ladies and gentlemen, pull up a chair, tell your coitus partner that you're not free for the next couple of hours, because welcome to Unplugged with Wicked and Mando, with your host, Wicked, Virtue, and Untamed Mando. Tag it away, ladies!
What's up, everyone? How you doing? And I just got a response saying that my Rumble got somehow disconnected from streamer as I was going live. You've got the sour Skittles. Num num nums.
Let me see if we're live.
Yeah, let me try and see if I can fix that Rumble issue. Dang it, Rumble!
Hey, Rumble. No.
Dang it.
No, you're not. No.
Oh well. I don't think I can fix it live though, unfortunately.
Oh man. Well, after the stream, let me look into what you did, because I go live all the time on Rumble now.
Hold on, let me try this live. See if I can do this. And
I'm gonna finish my sour Skittles.
hold on, I think I might be able to fix it.
I'll let you know I have you up. So
keep them entertained while I try and fix this real fast.
Chat, what's your favorite candy? Sour Skittles aren't my favorite, but they're just really good. I don't really discriminate. I like all candy. I picked up this Italian candy today when I was out. They're hard orange ones. I should go find them and show you them, but they're so good. They're orange, and like once you get to the center, it's a little more sour, but they're hard candies. But they're from Italy, and they're very tasty. I like candy. Sweet tarts, good choice, Trey. Swedish fish, always a wonderful choice. Oh yeah, Reese's. Oh, for me though, chocolate, the candy bars and like the sweet candies are two separate categories, because I like candy a lot, so I separate them. What's up, everybody?
I will highlight y'all's comments in just a second. I don't think it fixed it. Oh well. Next time we'll get it right.
No, we're live.
Oh heck yeah, we did it!
I see myself chewing as soon as I hit play. We're there on Rumble. Woo!
Sweet. I knew eventually I'd figure it out.
Dark chocolate covered blueberries, yes. I try to avoid candy Americas, but then I buy it and it's in front of me at home and I eat it. So
all right,
I'm getting better.
Now we can say hi to chat.
All right, let's roll up. What's up?
What's up, Ryan Reaper? Thank you so much for the thumbnail. Hokies, what's up?
What's up?
What's up? We got Rocky the Black Dragon. Hello. Tara Crystal, what's up? Hello, Mando in chat. What's up, Riker? How you doing? Let's see. We've got Trey. What's up? Jacob Ironside. What are you doing, good sir? Arcasur.
Also, Trey, I've started season 6 of Saul. Can't wait. Almost done.
What's up, Arcas?
You just missed me eating some Skittles and Mando fixing Rumble. Not much.
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you missed. I just got done eating dinner and I wanted something sweet. So
hello.
Rordo's lost again. You know what? We gotta like tie something to his wrist so that we know where he's at. Like a neon, really long string, so that when he
we can
strays,
just put a GPS
we can find him.
on his head.
We should put it. I feel like he always has a hat on, so we'll just put a GPS in all of his hats, and we'll keep tabs on.
What's up, Charlie? How you doing? Let's see. Nazmi, what's up?
We are unplugged. And
we are unplugged. Speaking of hope, yes, Rumble's actually working today, so I will try and keep an eye over there. Yes, my screen name over there is incorrect. I am currently trying to get Rumble to fix it.
Don't remind Camelot, because he might come in here and start just like rioting.
What's up, Big Raj?
What's up, Raj?
Mecca, hello.
You didn't miss
and we've
the
got
Skittles.
the
Just
Aaron.
rewind it, Mecca. Sorry, we missed the Skittles. Like, nah, I was munching in the beginning on them.
Give rid of one of those
Aaron?
Apple AirTag things and carry around it. Yes, actually, you can have them in your wallet. My husband has one in his wallet for when he loses his wallet.
Yeah, you know what? I know some people that have those too. They come in handy. You can put one on your keys too. Get a keychain, like you get a whole pack, wallet, keychain. Yeah.
Yes. You can even have them like for the back of your phone, for the back of your phone. Lord have mercy, I can't speak the English.
English is hard.
English is hard.
You've never lost your wallet, Americus? Well, I have. Okay, hold on. This is a newer wallet. Hold on. This is quite hard to lose, but especially men that like have the tiny ones, and if you don't carry money around, so you have the really small, which is cards. This ain't going nowhere, right? If I lose this, it's like a little.
Nah, so my husband, Mr. Bloop Bloop, he's lost his wallet. He's locked himself out of his car multiple times. He's locked himself out of our apartment multiple times. He, let's see, what else? He's lost keys before. I think I already said that. But so he just, he loses so many things.
Right now, well, you know how I feel. I like Mike. I like Nacho too. I feel like Nacho is the Better Call Saul's Jesse. Like he's the one that you root for. I lost keys as a kid. My mom used to be so mad. But like to be fair, which is probably why once I hit like middle school, I had those ridiculous like a gajillion keychains because you weren't losing it. Like the scene, I said the scene from Hot Chick where she's like, I got pepper spray on my keychain. And she's got that was me. I didn't have pepper spray because I'm pretty sure it was always illegal in New York State.
Wow, I locked myself out several months ago. Wow.
I remember that he was in my Discord, like, guys, I'm locked out of my house, and I think America's kept him entertained. That was the start of their relationship. Yes.
Lost my wallet before, and I've done those things too. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, like, and it's easy to lose it, like, especially if you have a little one in the couch.
Oh.
that matches what he said too. His picture. Vince.
I don't have a problem locking my keys in my truck because I got the door code. Well, aren't you just fancy schmancy, Cajun? Not everyone has those door codes. Playing Mr. Bloop Bloop losing things due to pineapple on pizza. Yes! His love of pineapple on pizza is why he loses all the things. Always carry a spare key for your house and car. Think. What's up, Ian? So forth. I've never lost anything except a car once, but I found it again. How do you lose?
Ian says funny things, but sometimes he might be telling the truth, and Ian could just be this, like, have all these crazy adventures, and we think he's joking, but he's probably like, nah, I really lost a car, though. But, we'll pretend it's a joke.
Endless love. It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
I've lost my mind. I can't find it.
My mom used to have this keychain that was like, I don't know. Don't ask me why I remembered it, but that just triggered it. Of all the things I've lost, I miss my mind the most. That's the keychain that my mom always carried around. She thought it was so funny. She gets so true though. And I'm like, okay, mom.
Oh,
she's not live on Rumble. I see her live on Rumble. Here, hold on, guys. Did you post the link?
I did.
Here. Oh, you just did it. Okay. Yeah, she's not Untamed Mando on Rumble.
I know it's the Untamable life.
That is where why came from. Cody, if you watch it, I have the origin of his name. It's like a 1.5-minute video on my channel, but it's a 1.5 minutes of him upset with Mando for having 2 different names. He's like, why?
When I started the Rumble account, I was using the Untamable Life as my screen name.
So it's not her fault. It's Rumble's fault.
I don't know why they won't let me freaking change it back. I
love how Roto cracks up at that. That was like a dad joke. With all the things I think that's what he's laughing at my mom's keychain. Roto's like, knee slap. I've lost my marbles.
Lost my marbles. Both figuratively and realistically, because I don't know where any of my marbles ever went.
We've got... Why is that showing how many?
Yeah, wait until he finds out about America's Twitch account. Yeah, Hokies doesn't have a problem with 2 different names on it for accounts and stuff and such.
No, he only has 2, but I feel like it's so hard to not call them Herschels because I'm usually on like Twitch and Kick the most now, which I will do a Twitch stream, guys, not shortly. I want to do it once a month, but I am just on that Kick grind and I love it.
Roto, you don't know about the Twitch? The Twitch?
Yeah, no, what is it? I forgot about it.
My tower case for my computer keeps lagging in the mail, but I've already got a couple guns. Hopefully you get that soon.
And just real quick, while we're talking about Kick, even though we're kind of talking about Twitch, I'm 2 followers away from 200 over there. I said this month I wanted to hit 200 over there, so I think we got it. Okay,
what's up, Zax? How are you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you in a bit. I know I've been all over the place on YouTube, so
it's hard to find her sometimes.
Her Twitch is up.
Unrelated news. I watched Ark on Twitch this afternoon. Are you sure it's unrelated? I don't. Ark. Listen, I heard Ark twerks and stuff. So,
I mean, I have video evidence of Ark twerking.
She does, and she's not afraid to use it. Ark.
True. Ark's still in the chat.
He was quiet, so I don't know if he was still here.
220 by the end of the month. Yes.
I'll try.
Wow. Yeah, Zax, I am, but I will eventually start making it back to you and Salty streams and stuff, because he's got some great reviews and all of the things coming out of the Indian Bollywood. He's got some great movie recommendations and stuff that are not American that are really good. Use it. You can do it, Wicked. Do it. Untamed intro, Ark twerking. Everyone, if you are on your PC, double tap Mando on YouTube and roll at the same time. Help her get her watch time up. Ah, thank you. Thank you. I thought Twitch just had side business, a hot tub sales agency.
And also, Rumble monetizes you immediately, so she's already monetized over there.
So yeah, you can send super chats over at Rumble if you choose to. Oh, I see a Lulu over there. Hi, Lulu. I wish you could highlight Rumble on StreamYards.
Excuse me. Oh, there it goes.
Does watch time matter on Rumble? I'm not sure.
No, I don't think it does. I don't know.
I still appreciate the watch hours and time and stuff and such. Franco. But yeah, from now on, when I do YouTube stuff, I will try and stream over to Rumble as well, because why not? You only need the follows. Oh, okay. Nice. Very, very nice. Wicked Virtue with the $1 super chat. Hi, thank you.
There you go.
Sweet. All right.
So we got some stuff today.
We got some stuff. Lulu's stepsister might. Hold on. Lulu's stepsister might name her baby Roto?
Oh, yeah.
What?
There was a... Hold on. I gotta check Discord. I seen a group chat messages going off, and I was out.
I mean, I took a nap today, so like I woke up like a few minutes before we were supposed to go on. I'm like, what?
I got home like 15 minutes before, and I inhaled some food. Here I am.
It's the life of a streamer. Right, Reaper, terrible choice for a baby name. Cappy, Mando is like an adopted cousin to me. Aw, thank you, Cappy.
Adopted.
Thank you. So I'm an adopted cousin. I don't know how you adopt. I really don't know how that works. I'm kind of wondering how that works. I have a chance, Mando. Yes.
My kid is gonna be Lil Trey, even if it's a girl.
Lil Trey.
Lil Trey. You gotta say it like that, Lil Trey.
Yeah, it's not Lil Trey. It's Lil Trey. Speaking of, let's see if I can get this to do the thing. Netflix Mando has returned. What? It's not Trey. It's Lil Trey now. For those of you who don't know, this is Netflix Mando. I periodically make appearances. I do comedy. It's it's actually, hold on. Let me change.
Here we go. Now, I'm sorry. I had a lump in my throat.
Face that he's making. Hold on.
I do make appearances sometimes. I know my voice is probably a little lower than what you're used to, but we're still here and stuff. So just look out for me periodically in this stream. It's gonna be fabulous. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the best stream ever. You're welcome.
Did I miss Netflix Trey again or Mando again? Dang it!
Just missed him.
Dang it. Trey and his trash lighting. I know. You don't understand. When I asked Netflix Trey to come on to the show, I had to try and finagle with his lighting forever. Grabbing my grand heels. Why is Wicked looking for ghosts?
I don't know, because Netflix Mando was looking at something and creeped me out.
If I knew how to edit videos, you guys would be in deep trouble. There's a free program called Caden Live. If you want to edit, you are more than welcome to download that free program, learn how it works, and get the video editing. I will let you edit my videos if you want, Americus. Because I don't like editing videos. Bottoms up. I saw a piece of your Halo book reading session. You should try playing the game a little so you can find a love for sticky grenades and energy. No, I've played through I've played Reach and 1 through 4. I've played not all of the Halo games, but I have the Master Chief Collection on my Twitch. If you guys follow me on Twitch, you can see that where I've played through the Halo series, and it was spectacular. Dire Wolf, what the hell did I just walk into? Let the memes begin. Yes. If I knew how to edit videos, Can-Man and Ark would be the top tier gay couple on the internet. Yes. But yeah, if any of you are sidebar, thank you, Americas, for the $2 on Rumble. LOL. Cheapskate. Wow. The cheapskate. There's whenever wow, I can't speak, it's English. Whenever I edit videos, I have a free program. It's called Caden Live. It's great. It's very light on your computer. It's not super newcomer friendly, but there's a lot of YouTube videos out there that teach you how to use Caden Live and how to edit videos and stuff. So if any of you are interested in learning how to edit videos, what programs to use, how to figure it out, and if you don't want to pay money to use really great programs, Caden Live's really good. So, no one can replace Jeremy and Ryan for gay couple on the interwebs. Yes, just found it. Yes. All right, Americus, I'm gonna start trying to make videos, and I will send them to you to edit once you figure out the program. So, I will make you my my editor if you want. There's no way for me to pay you at the moment. What's up, Ark on Rumble? Woot! I'm so excited.
Yeah. Hello.
All right, so I guess we should probably.
How many people are watching over there? It's not showing for me.
Let me see if I can refresh and see.
You should see it. For you on Rumble, it should show right above the title
9.
of your stream.
We've got 9 people over on Rumble. Heck yeah!
Rumble for the win.
Let's go.
Hiccups now. Ooh.
Editing what it is that? I don't know, Trey. It's that weird thing that you got to do to make videos better, I guess. I've taken classes for software development. It can't be that hard. Yeah. Then you'll be fine.
Oh, Ian over on Rumble.
Thank you, Ian. So for $10 on Rumble. I just spent 5 minutes trying to find the stream on the wrong channel.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. Am I the only idiot who pays his mods? Name. I'm sorry, Cappy. I don't have the mods to pay the mods. I'm sorry. Says 9. Mando pays and so that's right. And for some reason, all of Mando's videos start having a donation link to Americus. Well, what? Thanks for the clarification on Halo. I used to own it on Halo 1 because it got the high school played. That's okay. That's cool. Everyone, don't forget to hit that like button and share. Thank you. Only thing you know about editing, Trey, is turning off the camera.
It's true.
Hey, Trey, if you want, if Americus really likes it, then maybe we can help him become more of an editor. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I am from YouTube. Cappy says hi Ian from the YouTube side. Roto, everyone over. Oh, you already said that. Mando, friendly bit of advice: refrain from drinking anything when you read my chats. Don't want a repeat of your spit take. So not only have I spit in Sauron cosplay's face, I spit live on my Twitch. What was it? Last Tuesday, because Americus was, I didn't even forget the joke, but I was taking a swig of water and I read his chat and I was just like all over my mic and my computer.
Yeah, that happens with Americus often.
Yeah, and Americus clipped it. It is in my Discord if any of you want to see. Mental note: bring spit guard to any meetups. Yep.
Or just don't sit down and have dinner with Mando.
No, I'll wear a mask. I promise. I'll wear a mask if it makes you feel better. Oh my goodness. Let's see. All right. Do we want to get started on the news?
Yeah, let's do it.
Another joke. Yep, we actually have that clip where Ark is saying.
That sounds a little dramatic, Ark, but okay.
We were playing Fortnite.
That makes it even more dramatic, but okay. Just kidding.
All right, time for some Moana news, because most of you know that a live-action Moana is coming out, and that she is actually the voice actor for Moana. If you are curious on who this lady is, hey, I aim to entertain. Mando should stream Overwatch 2 with Wicked. I mean, I have Overwatch. As do I most of the time.
I never got into Overwatch.
I thought Moana was actually pretty good.
I loved Moana. It was good. I liked I think I liked Coco a little bit better, a little more, because they came out like a couple of years apart from each other, I think. But Moana was good. Sorry, I just had like a brain.
The brain needed a buffer for a second.
Yeah, her name is Alui Carvalho. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong.
America's Bouchka wow wow. She kind of looks like Wicked.
I'm gonna make the face she's making right now and sit up like her. She used to have long, pretty hair. I mean, that looks bad now, but she chopped it. She's pretty. I think she's a really pretty girl. So thanks.
All right. So yeah, this is a recent tweet that she has released about, because people are asking her, are you going to reprise your role as Moana in the live action movie? And it would make sense for her to do that. She looks the part. She's already played Moana.
Voice, she can sing. Side note, I don't like the style shirts. Girls have been wearing the style shirts, and I'm just not into it. I know it's just like a tank top. It's not terrible, but I
like those kind of shirts to work out in, like that cut, and specifically working out in.
Working out, yeah. I don't know. Me personally, I don't know. It's not like ugly or anything, but it is really sad.
Her character was anime like this.
Yeah. Isn't she? What is her?
I think she's Hawaiian.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's not.
Oh, it's from her Instagram. Well, we found it on Twitter.
Polynesian, right? I think.
I think so.
Moana is Polynesian. Oh no, she's an American actress. Okay, she's American, but she's also Hawaiian. Okay, so maybe she was born in America, but she is Hawaiian.
Well, I mean, Hawaii is part of America, so.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I guess I wouldn't say Hawaiian actress. No, that's what got me. Because I mean, yeah, she's Hawaiian. But I don't know if she was born in Hawaii. That's the thing.
Well,
I'm trying to find that out now.
Someone will find out. All right. So basically, she is letting her people know about her not reprising her role as Moana, which I think is dumb.
Yeah, she was born in Hawaii. There you go. Found it.
Hawaiian. Wow. All right. So let's get started.
Aloha mai kako. As I'm sure you've heard by now, live action Moana is in the works, and you all have been waiting very patiently for updates. So I've written a few things down.
She came with us.
Meaning Disney wrote a few things down. Disney's lawyers wrote a few things down for her to
Mhm.
say. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Tara. You know, like, I mean, nothing wrong with that, but I'm just like that. Just I don't like the cut. I'd rather just have ones that go like my tank top I have right now, just a regular.
See, I have a lot of sports bras that have the crisscross in the back cut, so it actually those tank tops are best for those.
I should get one of those for working out.
Do it. They're so
Okay.
comfy.
When I was cast as Moana at 14, it wonderfully changed my life and started my career.
That sounds.
Wait, pause it for a second. It's like lagging. It's like going slow. Like the voice isn't matching up with the or the lips aren't matching up with the audio.
Okay, that probably is my off camera. There's a Disney lawyer.
Yeah, America's. Because I thought it was just on my side, but I'm seeing it on the playback too.
Okay, cast her because I didn't want to deal with.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's agreed.
Hokies. I think I'd be concerned if you were showing bra straps. All right, so sorry guys if there is a little bit of lag. I don't know
It's
how
okay.
to fix
I was
it.
just letting you know it wasn't doing it before, but then it's all good though. The lawyers are wearing Mickey Mouse ears.
Americus needs to sports bra did not get capped. Moana, blink twice if you're in danger. Is she blinking? I can't tell. She's Hawaiian. Oh my god.
Oh geez, Americas.
All right.
In this live action retelling, I will not be reprising the role. I believe it is absolutely vital that casting accurately represents the character.
Oh, did I hear the key phrase? Did we all hear?
Representation.
I'll take 50 for representation.
Yeah. I'll take representation for 100. Oh, you can't say Alex anymore. Who's the host of Jeopardy now?
I don't remember.
It's not Sheldon, is it? No, I forgot who they made. They made someone like that, the new host of Jeopardy. Sorry,
I
not
think
that that's
so.
important right now. But this, I feel like she probably, I wouldn't say, okay, so she either got, I wouldn't be surprised if she got bullied, but she probably is just like, who is that? Oh, maybe. I have to look that up. She probably just oh yes, I knew it was somebody from Big Bang Theory. It's her.
I'm sorry, okay.
It is. But yeah, sorry, I'm like losing my train of thought here. She probably just gave in right away because she's so young, and a lot of these like younger. She was 14 when she signed on for Moana, and a lot of these younger actresses, especially, and actors, like men and women, but like girls that sign on to Disney projects when they're younger, they want out by the time they're getting into like their late teens and 20s, like Miley Cyrus. Like if you notice, she went like crazy, right? And then she was just normal. She did that to get out of a Disney contract because Disney owned her. They owned her freaking name. They owned Miley, like her actual government name. I watched this whole video on it. It was insane. But that's what happens when you see Disney Channel stars like kind of go crazy. Like the women get all like acting all sexual and just going kind of crazy. They do that to get out of their contracts because it's not good for the Disney image, and it works. So I'm not saying she's gonna do that. So, but if they're letting her out, she's probably just like, okay, I'm out.
Yeah,
then.
get the heck out of there while you can. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if her agent's like, hey, take this as an opportunity to get the heck out of there.
Yeah, well, maybe. It depends, because some agents just want the money. They don't care what happens to their clients. And if their client has Disney money, then they got Disney money. You know what I mean?
Moana, Godzilla is attacking our city. Mouth Disney lawyers are holding me and my family hostage to help. Yeesh. If the next James Bond is not a wheelchair-bound black trans woman of power, it's racist. Basically, Mecca, Disney creates temporary hoes. Yep. All right. Now time for more Godzilla to speak.
Characters and stories we want to tell. So, as an executive producer on the film, I cannot wait.
She's
to
an
help find the next-
executive producer on it?
What?
So she's an executive producer on the live action.
But she's not in it. What?
Okay, then.
Never mind. A lot of times executive producer means F all. Yeah, probably. It's probably just a title and that's it.
Next actress
Yeah, no, that
will
makes
be
sense.
Moana's
Sorry.
Courageous spirit, undeniable wit, and emotional strength.
Emotional damage is more like it.
It's just so dumb because she was a wonderful Moana. So
I thought so too.
I'm truly honored to pass this baton to the next young woman of Pacific Island descent, to honor our incredible Pacific peoples, cultures, and communities that help inspire her story. And I look forward to all the beautiful Pacific representation to come.
they use the word representation so much, and we talked about this, I think, on the last Unplugged. And this is a whole different. This doesn't really go with this. I mean, it's probably a skin thing. Like they needed somebody who was actually, and actually Polynesian, I guess, because she's not actually Polynesian. But like, anyways, the thing is that I don't understand what, like, let's say, like, some black people that get upset and they'll call someone, racist for not, for casting Ariel as black. It's like people like us, we're not mad at that. We're not mad because they made the person a black woman. We're mad because they're doing it with the
Intentionally.
Yeah, they're doing it to make it seem like they're being diverse and inclusive, but they're not. Because if they actually cared about being diverse and inclusive, they would take news stories or historically black characters and give them the spotlight instead of taking historically white characters and just making them black because they're lazy. Like I've said this before because I thought this was so powerful. Aba said this on Aba and Preach when he was like, when you do that, you're giving us crumbs and we want a full meal. And that's how that's how they should look at it. It said like, no, yay. Like I don't think I talked about this on Unplugged. I don't remember, but last time I was in Orlando, when I went to Disney Springs, the big Disney store that they have there was a section, of course, for the live action Little Mermaid. It was full. There's 2 different stores I seen. It was like nothing was touched. And the one clothing store for Disney, I didn't go in, but I walked by the window. You see the live action Ariel stuff like tank tops, sweaters, blah, blah, whatever. And then next to it was the original Ariel. Oh, you've seen like maybe 2 tank tops left of the original Ariel. The live action was empty. I even seen a little black girl shaking a regular OG cartoon Ariel Barbie in her little stroller, like, yay, I got my Ariel doll. And her mom walked right past the live action. I seen one person looking at the live action toys, and it was like an older black woman buying like a couple things from there. And I'm like, the kids don't care. That's where I'm getting at with that. The kids don't care. I like Ariel because I like Ariel. As a kid, I never looked at some like a character. If there was a black character I liked, I wasn't like, well, you know what? I don't see myself in her, so I don't really like this character. No, but she's badass. I like her. You know what I mean? And the same argument could be made for like if I seen like some pretty, like, I don't know, blonde haired, blue eyed girl. I wasn't like, well, she's not brunette like me, so I don't see myself in her.
Right.
It's just stupid.
Yeah, this doesn't really matter. It's a Disney live action remake. Yeah, I said this in Talk Nerdy's chat. They think that white characters are superior, otherwise they wouldn't be doing this. Checks email. I've just been cast in a live action remake of Pocahontas. Well, I thought Netflix Cleopatra was just a movie, but it's supposed to be a documentary, right? That's what people are upset about. It's supposed to be a documentary. Documentaries are supposed to be close to the original, like trying to recreate the history. Making a 5-year-old movie is a brave choice by a company that's laying off thousands of employees. Ariel isn't even human. Skin color shouldn't matter. Agreed. Yellow Flash did a vid today that the new mermaid stuff is now 20% off.
See, but then I'm saying, like, I wasn't even, when I went, I wasn't even looking, for like anything like that. It just caught my eye when I seen it. And yeah.
But also in other news about the Disney's Little Mermaid, because we're going to continue on. Apparently, the monarchy in Europe or in England is upset about this.
Oh, yeah, we just found this out right before
The stream today.
Yeah, it was literally like 5 minutes before we went on. And I'm like, yeah, I found it on Twitter, and I was like, I found the boycott Disney hashtag trending on Twitter, and I'm like, okay, for what? And it was this is why, because apparently, when did this drop yet, or is it in a few days? The Little Mermaid.
I thought maybe it does. Maybe it has dropped. I'm not sure. Jesse Smollett as Tarzan in The Legend of Tarzan. Come on, Disney, you know what you got to do. you know you want to do it.
It comes out in 4 days.
Okay, mermaids are likely a string of stories work so explaining away drunkenly. Right.
Oh, no. But yeah, this was I found this really funny. I thought it was a bit silly, but of all the things that Disney has done, this is why the weirdos, because this isn't like, I mean, we're all weird, but normally we're like boycott Disney because they did this or that, and it's like actual stuff, like because
But now the wokies want to boycott.
Yeah, there you go.
It's trending on Twitter, y'all. Boycott Disney is trending on the Twitplat.
They made fun of the Princess of Wales guys. Maybe.
Oh, no.
Allegedly, because the movie's not even out yet. So God, it looks so bad. Why did it just look so bad? She doesn't even have her seashell bra. Like, I hate it. They could have at least made her body look like Ariel's supposed to, like the design. The tail's fine, but whatever. Woke on woke crime.
So doesn't mean
reality.
So does that mean the inflatable Ariel is 20% off? Asking for a friend. What's up, Mark of Reality? I bet it is.
Oh, I can see how many people are watching your Rumble. I was looking in the wrong spot. I got 7 over there.
Yeah. Man, my ancestors shot British soldiers, so I wouldn't have anything to worry about. Princess of Wales. The woke hate the Princess of
Meghan Markle. So that's what I'm saying. I thought, because Meghan Markle's so brave. She's just so brave.
And stunning.
Yeah. Well, she's alright.
Meghan Markle has described Disney's The Little Mermaid as having parallels with her time in the royal family.
That doesn't make any sense. Did they not let her marry? Because she could. I mean, I don't understand it, because she married Harry. Does she have like a fish sister or something? I don't understand. Like, I understand Ariel's strife because I too was in love with a prince while I was a mermaid. Like, I don't understand what the hell she's talking about. Like, how you connect. Well, she is. Everyone acts like, oh my God, she's just so glamorous. She's fine. She's not an ugly girl, but she's like, okay.
All right, now as the beloved film becomes a live-action remake, it's being suggested that the new version includes some digs at her sister-in-law Catherine in The Princess of Wales. Oh, what? According to the Daily Mail, a critic who saw an early screening of the film has noted there is a scene that makes an obvious dig at Catherine and a mention of her predecessor Diana. Ooh, spicy. Speaking to Page 6, the reviewer pointed to the scene where Ariel and Prince Eric meet on the beach. Ariel's given up her voice so she can get to her voice to get to the surface, and Eric is trying to guess her name. His first guess is Diana. His second guess is Catherine. But after Ariel gives a disgusted reaction, he concludes, "Oh, okay, definitely not Catherine."
Who cares?
Cancel Disney over this immediately.
He's supposed to say Diane and then Rachel. That's what he says in the cartoon. And when he sees Rachel, she goes. So they changed both of them. I'm a Mermaid fan, so I'm like, I'm gonna correct that. I'm like, they're both wrong. That's not what she says in the cartoon, or he says.
Yes, Trey. Clown world. According to the reviewer, Disney would be disingenuous.
Drink. This is stupid.
Disingenuous to imply those name choices were coincidental.
That one was sour. Oh no, don't read too much into it. I didn't make a face at Mando. Don't cancel me. It was just sour. It's so stupid. They cancel themselves. Who cares? And even if they did, who cares? What is America's obsession with the royal family? You know what? All the cool kids get canceled. Do it, and I'll become very popular.
Diana is, of course, the name of Prince Harry's mother, the former Princess of Wales, and Catherine is the name of the new Princess of Wales, who has been long known as Kate and is Meghan Markle's sister-in-law. Markle revealed she made a comparison of her own struggle as she became a royal to Little Mermaid during her interview with Oprah.
Oh my god. Sorry, all the memes when she did the interview with Oprah. There was one that I thought was so funny. This freaking interview. Or I think Megan had said something about like, oh, they said if we have a baby, the baby's gonna have kind of dark skin. And Oprah was like, what? And Megan just nodding, and she's like, what? And Megan just nodding. The memes that were born from that were glorious. I had one that was like me asking people to repeat themselves because I can't hear shit and say, what? What?
Respect our privacy.
Mando got clipped for that or got a copyright for that.
I did. Respect our privacy.
Privacy. Respect our privacy.
Did you see where she just writes in the sand and Ursula is like, how could I know she could write? Or Ursula's like, how could I know she could write? And the seahorses are like, when she signed the contract. We can make Sourface. Blue hairs go through past tweets to find hateful content. Get offended, they find nothing. News at 11. Markle
or they find everything. Plot twist.
Yes, you should watch that episode. You should. All right, I was sitting in Nottingham Cottage and The Little Mermaid came on, said Markle. And who, as an adult, really watches The Little Mermaid? But it came on and I was like, well, I'm here and all the time. I might as well watch this. And I went, oh my God, she falls in love with the prince and because of that, she loses her voice. But in the end, she gets her voice back.
That's a stretch, bro. Because I don't know, this chick doesn't shut up. So I don't think she lost her voice at all. She's always talking. Bye,
Ark. Oprah replies to Markle, and this is what happened here? You feel like you got your voice back? To which Markle agreed. Later in the interview, the Duchess of Sussex. Sussex. Told Oprah that her and Harry's love story was greater than any fairy tale you could have ever read.
She pulled a muscle with that. She pulled a muscle with that stretch. Like, that was a reach. What the hell? I lost my voice. I became a princess and I had to have tea and crumpets and I'm so sad. Shut up.
I was sitting in this fancy crib paid for by British taxpayers. I'm so sympathetic to her problems.
So the thing is, we didn't finish that article, so I didn't know why she was comparing herself to the Little Mermaid. We'd read the beginning, we're like, all right, Unplugged. That's usually what we do. We read like a paragraph on something, and we're like, all right. That's why. So she lost her voice. Poor thing, and now she's got so much money, and she stole the prince from his family.
Wow.
Oh, she was crying at the Queen's funeral, and I'm like, oh, please. You couldn't stand that family. She's like crying, like, okay. And the Oscar doesn't go to you because you suck at acting, but nice try. I'm just so sick of Meghan Markle. I remember people just like, they're like, oh, she looks so good and elegant in her wedding dress. I'm like, that's so plain. Like, whatever. She looks fine. I like the memes listen, I like her for the meme quality. The memes that came from it. Like, there was one that's like, Meghan Markle looking at her man and it's like me looking at my man. It's like,
bye, Americas. Thank you so much for stopping by and have fun on your date date with Ark.
I don't believe you. He's just saying that because Trey's here. Tea crumpets. This brew's gonna come in and be like, hey, we don't all eat that. He got it the other day. Somebody was in my chat. I can't remember their name, but they were from England, they're from London, I think. And I was like, "Do you know Disparu?" And she was like, "Yeah, we all know each other. All 70,000 of us were tight." Something said Disparu was real sassy sometimes.
Oops. Trey, I don't know if she's still suing South Park or not. I hope so. I hope she loses.
Or she
Heard
will.
they made Prince Harry sit in the back row at his dad's coronation ceremony. That's got to be rough. Well, I'm an American, so British royalty does not intrigue me. I am late. What did I miss? Apparently the woke on woke crime continues, Don. Disney needs to be cancelled because it said something about Catherine and Diana.
Yeah, real quick. Here's an article for you to switch over to real quick before I'll put it in the private chat. What's up, Don? There you go. I'm eating candy because this article, Meghan Markle gets on my nerves, so I'm just gonna eat some candy. I can't stand her. So I catch Don up real quick. Well, Mando pulls up this article. She compared herself to the Little Mermaid because she fell in love with the prince and lost her voice.
Oh no.
What a stretch.
No, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are not suing over South Park episodes. It's all nonsense. Nonsense, I say.
I'm sure I wanted to.
A spokesperson for Meghan Markle and Prince Harry is shooting down reports that the couple is suing over a recent South Park episode. On whether Harry and Meghan are pursuing legal action against the show, a spokesperson for the Duke and Duchess of never going to be able to say that right. Sussex. Tell people it's all frankly nonsense, totally baseless, boring reports. Oh my. Telling we'll be flying down the floor. Oh, that's cool, Don. Have a nice trip.
I wish I could come hang out with you, Don. I'm not going to be able to make it though. I have a couple of things happening with the next few weeks, so I can't afford an Orlando trip. Maybe next time. Actually, once I live closer to Orlando, I'll be able to say hi to Don.
Yeah,
he
yes.
comes into Orlando because I'll live closer. We can go to Universal.
Totally baseless and boring reports. I love that. South Park's episode that aired on Wednesday titled Worldwide Privacy Tour. Respect my privacy. Centered on a prince of Canada and his wife that settled in the fictional Colorado town. The character similarities to Harry and Meghan were hard to miss, from the prince's ginger hair and the beard to his wife's pink outfit and hat, a close match to Meghan's ensemble at Trooping the Color in 2018. Trooping the Color, sorry. The show saw the cartoon couple carrying "We want our privacy and stop looking at us" signs as they traveled to different locations around the world.
They put a picture. Respect our privacy. Respect.
Harry and Meghan are learning the hard way that the UK speech laws are different from US. They'll get the hang of it at some point. Well, isn't Meghan from America originally?
Mm-hmm.
So she should know. There's no use trying to sue over parody stuff. Get over yourself. Prince Harry, 38, and Meghan, cougar, 41, stepped back from their royal roles in 2020 before relocating to California, Meghan's home state. In their 2021 interview with Oprah, Meghan addresses invasions of privacy their family had experienced. I mean, you're in the spotlight. You're a royalty. Yes, people are going to come after you. It is what it is. Is it right? Probably not. But it is a fact of life. In response to a question about whether she and Harry should expect to lose privacy due to their royal status, Meghan said, "I think everyone has a basic right to privacy. Basic. We're not talking about anything that anybody else wouldn't expect. We want our privacy." Let's see. If you're at work and you have a photograph of your child on your desk and your coworker says, "Oh my gosh, your kid's so cute. That's fantastic. Can I see your phone so I can see all the pictures of your child?" You go, "No, this is the picture I'm comfortable sharing with you." The Duchess of Sussex said. I had it and then I lost Sussex. Explain. And then if they double down and say, "No, but you already showed me that one," So you have to show me everything. You know what? I'm gonna hire someone to sit in front of your house or hide in the bushes and take pictures into your backyard because you've lost your right to privacy because you shared one image with me. American students don't study the Constitution, only immigrants who are studying to become citizens. I studied the Constitution. Do I remember most of it? No. Do we want to keep going or just...
No, that's good enough. I just wanted to shed light on the whole South Park thing.
Respect our privacy. With the money she has with Harry, she could literally disappear into some random island somewhere. Privacy is always a possibility, since she isn't with the eldest prince. Yeah, it's one of those things like, do I think that they should be badgered and chased and hounded down? No. But they're going to be in the spotlight.
They gotta know, yeah, like they gotta know. Yeah.
I mean, she's from California, so they're a little weird.
And she
was
she was an actress before that, so she was on, wasn't she? Well, Deal or No Deal, wasn't that like how she got her start? She was one of the suitcase girls.
Yes.
All right, enough about. Then go away. Exactly. That's what South Park was making fun of. Like they were they were going on talk shows like we just want privacy. And like, well, you can't extend.
Where are you going on a talk show?
Yeah, and the one Dr. Show host in the episode says like you can't stand journalists because he's like, we hate journalists. And he's like, well, didn't you just write a book, a tell-all book exposing the royal family? Like that's what like journalists do, that they write exposés. And he's like, no, respect our privacy. Like he just and that's another thing. If they don't want friggin' and in South Park they named his book Wah, right? With his face on it. But no, if you want to be out of the spotlight, then there's plenty of celebrities that stay out of the spotlight. Writing a tell-all book exposing one of the most famous families in history, that's not going to keep you out of the spotlight. Just, throwing that out there.
The name of the book was Wah!
Yeah. Wah!
Reminds me of Princess Diaries. You look like a cute moose. Make all the boy moose go. If you don't know that movie, I'm sorry for your soul. All right, so now we're switching. It's still technically within Disney's wheelhouse, but we are switching to a different topic. And I'm just laughing at the title by itself. Let's see. Because we all know it's not going to be, this is a lie. How Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny can become a Top Gun Maverick level hit.
No, it's not going to. And I don't want to.
Because we all know KK is in charge of that. That's her pet project.
Yeah.
He looks so happy right there.
Yeah, he's like, get me out of this. I don't want to do this anymore.
It's like trying to... Pokey said, guys, sexism in live streaming. It is! Sexism in live streaming! Harry and Meghan and the LGBT plus have a lot in common. They want to live in peace and privacy, but keep bringing attention to themselves. Phoebe Waller, Plank Rune, any chance of that? Yup. What kind of crack are they smoking? I don't know, Trey. If they really wanted privacy, they could move to Hawaii, but they really just want to complain about the privacy. Yep.
Yeah, they want privacy, but they're going to move into, like, freaking California where,
where all the psychos live. I mean, all the... Sorry for all of you that live in California.
Trey lives there, but that just kind of improves the point. I'm kidding, Trey.
On June 30th, so almost a month from now, Harrison Ford dons his felt fedora once again, returning to the multiplexes as his second most famous movie alter ego in Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Jumping between speeding tuk-tuks. Speeding tuk-tuks. jogging across the rooftop of a moving train, punching out cannon fodder bad guys, and parachuting out of a World War II era bomber over an island. The super Wait,
where are you?
Super annuited. I don't know. Star thereby becomes at age 80 the oldest action hero ever to top line a mega budget summer tentpole movie.
Trey agrees. Look at his profile picture. He's done with it.
Let's see. That's 4 years the elder of next nearest summer run-up Sylvester Stallone, Samaritan Rambo, Last Blood. A 5-year age gap on Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator, Dark Fate, the upcoming Kung for Fury 2, and a full decade on Liam Neeson. His most recent efforts, Memory, Backlight, and The Ice Road, do not qualify as mega budget tentpoles, but boy, the guy sure churns them out. Yeah, I mean, one of the things I actually don't feel sorry for Harrison Ford. I really don't, because he
chose this. He's signed up for it. It's just I mean, come on, it's a money grab at this point for him.
But also, like, from interviews that I've seen, and those could be fake interviews or whatnot. I was always told that Harrison Ford preferred Indiana Jones because he's the star, like he's the only star. And so he never really like wanted to continue to do Star Wars. And so he wanted to, like, one of the things that he wanted to have happen and with the new trilogy was him dying off quickly, which I thought was stupid. So that way he could actually, I guess, start filming this thing. While the cynics
I'm sure he cares about the Indiana Jones character, but it's like at this point I don't know. Maybe it's not a money grab. I know he doesn't need it. Harrison Ford's got a lot of money. But I mean, look what happened with Han Solo. He just but again, as you just said, that he doesn't, it's not that he doesn't care about Han Solo, but he likes Indy more, so maybe he didn't really care what the fate of Han Solo was. But that kind of sucks, because that might mean that he doesn't really care about his fans, because fans love Han Solo. Like, but I mean, even the last, I didn't see. I saw parts of it. The last one with Shia LaBeouf. I know everyone hated that one. That was like really bad. Apparently, did you watch that one, Mando?
I did. I've seen it, and he kind of rides off into the freaking sunset and passes off the baton. So I guess that movie is technically not canon in Disney's eyes either.
What is that anyway? Like, nothing is canon to Disney. They don't care. I don't want to watch 81-year-old Indiana Jones. Yeah, I don't think anybody really does, Trey.
Said he doesn't even care about the Solo standalone film either. Right. I
don't watch that.
Neither did I with Harrison Ford. After what they did to him, Star Wars seems like they're determined to treat his film legacy like toilet paper publicity.
It's definitely a cash grab for Disney.
Right.
100%, but that doesn't mean that Harrison doesn't care. But again, he's how old is he? Like 75 now?
At least 80. I think it said 80.
He's 80. Yeah.
While the cynics regard Dial of Destiny as a naked cash grab drafting on misplaced nostalgia by IP crazy Hollywood suits. This fifth entry in the 40-year-old 1.37 billion grossing franchise arrives with no small amount of real anticipation. The first indie installment not to be directed by Steven Spielberg, and the second not written by George Lucas. Its sneak preview footage generated
the problems right there. The reason why those films are so freaking iconic were those directors, but
and the reason why the third one flopped.
Yeah. I mean, what has Steven Spielberg done lately? I'm trying to think. Like, I don't really keep up with him anymore. But I loved, come on, Jurassic Park, all his old films, Hook. He had some bangers in the 90s. And some of those were Indiana Jones. That's the thing. Like, you can't, when you take that, as soon as George Lucas hands Star Wars over, even if it wasn't to Disney, it's like you're handing your child over and having somebody else raise them, and it's not gonna be the way you want your kid raised if you hand it over. You know what I mean? No matter what if you get what I'm saying, like because he created these characters, he had all this. It's from his brain, you know what I mean? Star Wars straight up came from George Lucas's head. He put all the characters together. He made everything himself. And then it's like writing a book and then going, okay, here you can write the sequel, but that you don't have the same brain that wrote the first one. So it's no matter who he gave it to. I mean, granted, he could have signed it over to somebody that wouldn't have screwed it up quite as bad, but it wouldn't have been as good without, because you can't. He created it. It's not like he had a whole bunch of minds behind it. Like he was like, how old was he? He was this young guy. He just created this whole freaking universe. So he shouldn't have done that.
He shouldn't.
I wish he wouldn't have. Why'd you do it, George? Why?
I mean, I understand why he did it. I still wish he hadn't, though. Because, like, the backlash he got from the prequels, like...
He was like, you know what? Screw you guys then. He did get a lot of backlash from the prequels. And then, ironically, now people enjoy the prequels more.
I was always a prequel defender.
Yeah, I didn't mind them. I always liked the originals better. But, I mean, technically, I grew up with the prequels. Those were popular while I was a kid. So, like, yeah.
Yep, agreed, Tara Crystal. Well, the George Lucas sale definitely warned other creators not to sell, like Rolling. Yep, yeah. Don't sell. Don't do it. You're going to regret it.
Universal, I think, would have did Star Wars decent. You're right, Trey. They probably would have. I'm just saying, no matter who he gave it to, it wouldn't have been as great because it was his brainchild. You know what I mean? But Disney just really right into the ground with it. Universal probably would have been the only company I would say that could have held up at least. And, I think how cool that would have been if Universal owned it. We go to Universal Studios, there'd be some Star Wars rides there that probably would be done properly. Okay. Well, go ahead and finish the article, Mando, now that we're all nice and upset.
The first Indian sneak peek footage generated a hive of buzz out of Las Vegas CinemaCon last month, and on Thursday, Dial of Destiny premiered to a standing ovation well, it's at a film festival. That's why a tangible signifier of its studio distributor Disney's confidence in its commercial prospects. It follows in the promotional chemtrail of Top Gun Maverick, which popped onto the cultural radar at 2022 CinemaCon. Also premiered at Cannes. It is also plotted around an 80s era intellectual property and went on to become last year's highest grossing movie. The reason why I did that was because Tom Cruise is like, F you all, we're going to do this right.
Yeah. He realizes that people want to be removed from all the social and political drama in the real world, that we want to be, I don't know, entertained. Because that's what entertainment is supposed to be, not putting everyday problems in life, sneaking that into it, not even sneaking it anymore. It's blatantly there in most projects.
Yeah, and George Lucas was always against the Hollywood corporations. Yep. And he sold it to the most corrupt, worst corporation he could have done that. Who wouldn't want to ride the Millennium Falcon light speed ride on a roller coaster? Right!
What Corey said about the hotel, Universal probably would have just made like one of their hotels into a Star. It would just been. It wouldn't. They would have just turned one of their hotels or bought some like Holiday Inn or something like that near Universal and just decked it out in Star Wars, and you would have had Star Wars characters walking around. They probably would have had like waitresses dressed up. They would have crushed it because Universal does a fantastic job with their hotels.
They do.
I've stayed at a couple Universal hotels and I loved it every time. Very clean and very easy to get to the parks too. Like they're just on it. They know.
All right. So, moreover, 2008's crappily reviewed ostensibly French. What is up with these words? Ostensibly, franchise-killing entry Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull grossed a series high of 790 million, demonstrating that Indy's four-quadrant seems to know almost no sale-by date and can even withstand the misfire of a baton passing turn by Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, Trey, you're right. Me and Mando have both been on the Velocicoaster. Woo! wee.
I felt
I
my soul
haven't-
leave my body on that roller coaster.
Yeah, listen, and my thing was I had my contacts in, right? Because I can't, like, before I bought contacts, whenever I would go to a theme park, I would just have to take my glasses off, put it in the locker, and I couldn't really see. So now that I wear contacts, I had my contacts in, but my hair was like whipping in my face, and I was afraid that my hair was gonna like get one of my contacts out because how crazy it was. So it was like really scary for me at the one point, you know, when you go over the water, I couldn't see. I just felt the coolness. I was like, woo, like it made it even more scary, but it was great. I was giggling like a child after getting off of the plastic coaster, but I was also terrified. One of these
See,
days,
I had a
wanna-
string of expletives.
I was just laughing. I was just
There was a
cracking
witness.
up. Oh yeah, Corey was there. I wish I could have gone with you guys next time. I want to go, but I have to dedicate a full day to going to the water parks there, and I'll do the one Jurassic Park water ride. But listen, what I forget what that one's called, the dinosaur that they like made. If you remember, like in Jurassic, when it comes up and like eats the in Jurassic World, right? It eats the assistant, that
Yes.
huge one in the water. That thing just
Oh, the
absolutely
mosasaur?
that's what it's called. That thing terrifies me. The one that they made. Oh my god! And they have a water ride at Universal with that, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to go on that. Like, I probably will just to like face my fears, but it's gonna scare me. It's gonna scare the crap out of me. Like, if they still have the Jaws ride at Universal, I would do it, but that would also scare the crap out of me because monsters. That scares the crap out of me. I mean, when I was a kid, I had the irrational fear that the deep end had Jaws sitting in it at a pool. Every kid, like I remember jumping off the diving board once, and like I jumped weird because we're dumb when we're kids, and we're like, we could do a cute dive, and then you smack your thigh, and you're like, I'm dying. So I did that, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, okay, now this is it. This is where I'm gonna get eaten by Jaws because I can't get to the end quick because my leg's broken. So dramatic. But really, it'll scare the crap out of me, and the Jaws ride would too. I watched a video. A dad fell in the water when the Jaws ride was still going, and the kid lost his mind because it looked like the shark was going right for him. I mean, I would. I don't know. I would just. They'd have to save me. I probably would pass out. Like I would just pass out in the water. Like it's over. Someone's got to jump in and swim. Yeah.
They didn't get rid of T-Rex like Disney did with Darth Vader, right? They kept their main character in there, even if it was it wasn't irrelevant.
Dawn's
See,
so
Dawn,
sweet. I know Mando had a 6-year-old next to her, and she was like, beep, beep. I can't even. No, I'm just kidding. She didn't. But no, I'm the same way, Dawn. Like, if I'm like want to swear and there's a kid near me and I'm just like, son of a sugar biscuit. Like, I just say, I don't like swearing in front of kids. But all right, continue the article, Mando. I cut you off. Sorry.
oh no, you're good. Still arriving amid a popcorn movie season overflowing with would-be blockbuster. Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning Part 1, The Flash, Little Mermaid, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Disney's marketing department will have its work cut out in terms of cutting through the clutter. And in that spirit, Vulture canvassed executives at rival studios' box office analysts.
Analysts. You got it.
And industry insiders about what Indy 5 needs to hit mega profitability. Jeez. Mando only speaks PG, not on customers. Hi, Gravy.
Gravy, you're a ding dong.
Look, y'all, Cajun was sitting next to me for most of those rides.
Son of a sugar biscuit. Inadvertently says that in front of a freshly made cookie who promptly gets offended. Mecca. Wait, was that it? Is that the rest?
No, there's more. There's more.
Okay. Because I'm just listening to you. Usually I try to keep up, but I'm just letting you do your thing because I just wrote something. So,
All right,
okay,
almost everyone agreed that Ford would be the film's most potent marketer, but constraints of age, not to mention his legacy, a legendary what are these words? Curmudgeonliness. Will ultimately impede the kind of Blitzkrieg worldwide promo campaign that Vin Diesel, Michelle Rodriguez, Charlize Theron, and Jason Momoa tag team.
Charlize Charlize. It's close enough.
It's got a Z. It's got
Charlize. Her name is not Charlize. It's Charlize. Damn it. Charlize.
Oh goodness. Some enabled for Fast X. Some of our sources laid out a marketing roadmap for Dial of Destiny, while others gave it up as an already lost cause, lamenting the movie's lackluster pre-release tracking estimates, which indicate weak interest for moviegoers under the age of 35 after the release of 2 trailers and a Super Bowl commercial, and a real potential for a floppage. The main takeaway from our research: nostalgia for Ford's intrepid archaeologist character will be crucial, but it alone won't be enough for Dial of Destiny to plunder the summer box office's booty. It's pronounced Kermogilan.
I don't know if Ian's messing with you or not. I don't even know what word he's talking about.
Why is English so hard? Okay, I'm done. Thankfully, the only ride I've been with Jay is Men in Black. No screaming needed there. It was a joke.
Fun. I was on that with Jay too for my birthday last year when I came up to Florida. It was fun. I like that ride.
Oh, this is going to be long. Hold on. Do we want to? Oh, never mind. It's not going to be long. Never mind.
Mando's already fallen asleep to this article.
Look, after the Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls, I was like, I'm done. All right, tip
Checked
1.
out.
Market the movie like Top Gun Maverick. How you can't, because Tom Cruise himself did it. It was his name that brought in the people. The follow-up installment of another long-term dormant Reagan era. Why does it matter? Reagan era film franchise. Okay. Top Gun Maverick defied almost all commercial expectations by drawing in record audiences at a precarious post-pandemic inflection point. Top Gun 2 is credited with more broadly rekindling cultural affinity with in-person movie-going and drawing a heretofore reluctant constituency. Yes, there we go. 35 and up audiences back to the theaters, combining old-fashioned movie spectacle, high-tech fighter jets obliterating the enemy at Mach speed, shirtless beach football with the megawatt star power of Tom Cruise, then 59, reprising one of his most iconic roles as Lieutenant Pete Maverick Mitchell. The sequel impacted around the world more like a cultural event than a simple Hollywood product because he cared about it.
He did. Top Gun was so good. There's people that preferred Top Gun over the original. I don't, but they were. I'm not offended by that comparison because I thought Top Gun Maverick was so good, and I hope. Listen, if we get a Rooster movie, I'm sure Tom Cruise will be attached to it. I hope he's like, I don't know, directs it, produces it, something big, so that I wanted to have the same formula the Top Gun Maverick had. Top Gun Rooster, give us that movie, please.
Do it. Ergo, Dial of Destiny stands to benefit from leaning on Ford's Indiana Jones iconography to similar effect. The idea is to connect first with what one studio marketing exec who requested anonymity because the person was not authorized to speak publicly, characterized as the white guy over 40 demographic en route to reaching a broader audience. Why does that matter? Hi, Nick. English lit Mando. Do you read it?
No.
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 So basically, what they have to do is to get their main star, Harrison Ford, to be like, we made this for you, which they didn't. They made this for Kathleen Kennedy because she wanted this. It's not for the audience, it's for her. Let me pull this back.
And Kathleen Kennedy is a doo-doo head.
Don't crummy smudgeless my constipation scene. What's up, Dan? It would be great if Tom Cruise and the producers paid the creators a state of Top Gun like they were supposed to. Oh.
Blake.
All right.
Did we finish? Oh wait, you had the last paragraph?
I'm not gonna read that. I'm gonna do tip 2. I'm not gonna read all of the paragraph stuff because apparently my brain has just jumped on to a boat and sailed away on vacation without me. Tip 2, expand.
Away with me. Mando's brain.
Expanded appeal to women, minorities, and Gen Z through influencers. I don't remember Top Gun ever doing any of that.
When Mando gets screechy.
Dial of Destiny co-stars Fleabag showrunner Phoebe Waller-Bridge as Joan's goddaughter, and Marion Ravenwood stand-in Helena Shaw, but with a supporting cast that includes Mads Mikkelsen as the requisite mustache-twiddling bad guy. Antonio Banderas, Narco. Oh, Antonio Banderas is going to be in this? I didn't know that. Narcos Boyd.
Ooh.
Maybe I will give this a watch. Boyd Holbrook and Toby Jones. The production doesn't exactly scream intersectionality. What are you talking about? Antonio Banderas screams that so at a time when more DEI has never been more effectively monetized by the entertainment industry. It hasn't been monetized. It hasn't. Intersectionality has been killing Hollywood. You're right, Fogwin. That Mazda virus spreading quick, though.
I'm much more sharper. If we did Unplugged and like I did Wicked's World earlier in the day, I'd be much more sharper. But we do it like after I've gone and been in the sun doing stuff all day, or just after doing a lot, like having a long day. Same with Mando. So our brains kind of are starting to shut down. That's why it's better. I don't mind playing games late at night. I don't do Resident Evil late because I'll be like, puzzles what? Puzzles what?
I watched the first episode of Fleabag. She played a very funny, a very unfunny character that I had no sympathy for. You are correct, Mecca. Antonio Banderas screams. Yep. Sorry, he's just one of my favorite actors.
He's a good actor. Yeah, no, he's good.
Yes, with special consideration given to how the majority of Dial of Destiny's target audience wasn't yet born when Ford first battled the Nazis in 1983's Raiders of the Lost Ark. Insiders say the movie's commercial prospect will rise or fall based on a pre-release outreach to communities beyond Dial of Destiny's white guys over 40 base. Women, minority groups, and the kind of Gen Z moviegoers who came of film-going age when first release movies still went straight to streaming. But while Disney has learned on influencer marketing to a limited degree, or leaned on influencer marketing to a limited degree for certain titles in the past, early adopter hype building efforts surround Dial have been hampered by the studio's reported unwillingness to extensively test screen it, with director James Mangold taking to Twitter to debunk rumors of studio unhappiness with early cuts by denying Indy 5 has been test screened at all. Ooh. Yes, you like
Oh
his
yeah, the first
acting.
movie ever did not get test screened. Oh, give me a break. We didn't even test screen it. What do you mean?
How can you not like it when you've not seen it? What are you talking? I don't care about that paragraph. Okay. Tip
don't care
3.
about those words.
Words are hard. Make the most of the lag between blockbusters. What does that even mean?
What make the most of the lag between blockbusters? I think they're meaning like between the movies, like the time that there was nothing released. Indiana Jones, like between the last one and this one. I mean, I think that's what makes sense, but I could be wrong. A lot of things don't make sense these days. So.
Occupying a relatively uncrowded niche in the summer release corridor, Dial of Destiny enjoys a 2-week stretch without significant competition. Oh, that's what they mean, like current competition. There's nothing to compete with it. From any other mega budget event film until July 12 rollout of Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. If Indy 5 proves to be a critical hit, that will provide the runaway for word-of-mouth buzz to grow, and in a perfect world scenario, a scant second week drop-off will encourage the type of multiple return viewings that turn another long between screen appearances Ford franchise entry into a box office behemoth. That's if they do it right. I can see Indy 5 having a run similar to the last James Bond, a large, long-running fan base of people who don't care about Star Wars or the current political stances of Disney or Lucasfilm. probably. Weird that they're pretending to fight the Nazis in a new Indiana Jones movie while promoting eugenics and pop control, since their company literally employs so much of them.
I'm sorry, Mando's whimper. Mando's whimper. Oh, goodness.
Nostalgia is never enough, says Sean Robbins. That's a true statement. It's a lot. If the film is done right, nostalgia can sail it away. But if it's not done, it will sink. Sean Robbins, chief analyst for Box Office Pro, and that's where I believe it will come down to whether or not this movie revitalizes what people missed from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I compare it to Star Wars, and the Harrison Ford analog is there too. Before The Force Awakens came out in 2015, there was the perception that the 3 prequels had hurt the brand so much, there was a question about whether Star Wars movies could be blockbusters again. And then Star Wars The Force Awakens became the biggest movie of all time in North America. He adds, it was sold largely on nostalgia. It engaged audiences and reminded them of what they loved about the original, but it captured the family audience, not just the hardcore fans, over a long period of time. They watched it because
It was a long article. Jeez.
They watched it because of the nostalgia. They for reals. That the only reason Force Awakens did as well as it did was because of this nostalgia, and it left on a cliffhanger. I think Force Awakens, out of the 3 sequels, was actually the better movie of the 3, because
right. I think most people would agree. At least people that aren't fans. The fans of Disney Star Wars might tell you different, but I don't know.
Indy 5, a hit. It has to make over $1 billion to be considered a modest hit, right? No Time to Die needed around $90 million to break even. Nobody said it would get close. I think this might scrape in there by the very end. Probably, yeah, Force Awakens. What they should have done, re-release the first trilogy consecutively after a few months from each other. Yes, agreed. It was the media who crapped on the prequels, not the fans, for the most part. Mando, you gotta do text-to-speech and just sit back and yeah, Fork Awakens?
The Fork Awakens.
What is this, VeggieTales? The Force Awakens was a safe movie. Yeah, it was basically A New Hope. That's I think out of the trilogy, the new trilogy, Force Awakens was the better one of the 3. It wasn't great, but it didn't do anything canon breaking, blatantly canon breaking. It didn't really give you much information to go on. All we know is Luke ran away, Han and Leia's kid is messing things up, and now we have a stormtrooper Jedi, and then we have this crazy sand rat person.
To have a freaking stormtrooper Jedi, but let's not.
That would have been so much better.
Why
didn't they just go with
fixing it? I don't like not having my necklace.
Oh.
I fixed it. Yeah, look at me go.
Yeah, it did make Han a deadbeat dad. Yeah.
Which makes no sense, because he would have stuck by his girl.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, he knows. Han was
scoundrel.
Yeah.
See, I think that's part of it. We don't think that he would have left Leia and a kid, but also if
they did it, they could have gave us a better story as to why, not just so he could continue to be the same. Just. You know what I'm saying? I don't
it was plausible. If they had given us a better reason, I think we would have had been more comfortable with them saying that Han was a deadbeat dad.
Yeah,
maybe he
not for him just to continue being the same, rogue. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Smuggler.
Yeah, thank you, smuggler. Jeez. I couldn't think of the freaking word.
Agree with the character who played Finn. Wasn't frustrated about that. Used him to bait demographic audience without letting him have depth or major story. Right. He went out for a pack of smokes.
He did.
How stupid is Jar Jar Abrams? His specific FX guy was complaining because they were putting up blue screens in the desert to make it look like I'm not saying that Force Awakens was a good movie. Objectively, no, it was not. It is
It
not.
was better. It was the better of the three, which is not saying much at all.
Yeah, it's like the difference between a dog crap and a cat crap. One's buried in some sand, and the other one you can see it clearly.
So that one was buried in sand.
A little bit, yeah. But when did it
Hokies
happen?
is right. You need to understand why Luke went from I'll risk the whole galaxy to save Dad to I give up by everyone. Yeah, we got nothing. It was just like they it's because of what happened at the temple, I guess. What Ben did is kind of probably what they're hinting at, but the way Luke is the real Luke, George Lucas's Luke would have been, he would have fought back harder. He would be like, okay, we gotta band together everyone that's left and we gotta save Ben or we gotta kill Ben. They could have done the same thing he did with his dad, where he stuck by him and he was like, I love you, like my dad, and he stuck by him. And then at the end, what happened right before Darth Vader died, he was Anakin again. He died as Anakin because Luke brought him back. And they should have had Luke bring Ben back. But no, Rey does that.
Well, also, like, some people have said, well, some people needed to see that Luke on screen. And I understand that. I get that. Like, some people lost their drive for life, became something they never thought they would, blah, 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 blah. They fell off the wagon, whatever you want to say it. But if you're going to do that with a character like Luke Skywalker, you better have a dang good reason why he's doing that. Not that
him throwing his father's lightsaber too. That made me so mad. It's like they want like laugh track. No, he wouldn't have done that. His dad freaking died in his arms. Kidding me?
Yeah. Like, bro, like there were things that they could have done to make the story that happened in the sequel trilogy like plausible if they had done some good writing.
Yeah, but again,
Finn was in sick bay for 2 movies. Like, that was a whole, like, what happened? Like, why didn't Finn get trained to be a Jedi? Why didn't, like, the whole...
Again, because I thought, Disney's supposed to care so much about diversity, guys. They could have had I guess not first, but they could have made him the first Stormtrooper Jedi, and he was also a black man. Like, talk about representation and Rey. That's what they made him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. People don't understand that. They come at us for calling out the bull crap, label us as stuff that we're not, but because we actually care. And then the people that don't care and are trying to bring them down, they're like, yes, praise, hail. So stupid.
He was a Rey simp. Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
But anyway, let's talk about something better.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat. Woot.
Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I told them, like, you know what, we should do you have the trailer? Are you gonna watch it? Or
And it's down here. So it's there.
It. Okay. Is this the one? I don't think I read an article. I think I just talked about it and played the trailer.
Okay.
Go for it.
Mortal Kombat 1, 3. Trailer, release date, DLC, pre-order details. So basically multiple teases, and we have a Mortal Kombat 1 has finally officially been revealed through a new trailer. It's not actually Mortal Kombat 12. It is instead setting back the clock all the way back, hence the name. All right, so let me do that.
And we all called it. But that was kind of a blatant thing with the clock. Like, it kind of just, they skipped over. Camelot in the corner, freaking thumbnails. But we called it. Everyone, I mean, what else could it have been when they skipped over 12 and just hopped right to 1? And it's so funny because the beginning, and me and Roto talked about this, because they changed the design. I mean, they updated. I'm not mad about certain design changes for characters, but I thought the beginning had Raiden for a second because they changed it. Like, they don't look at all like they did in the OG games, but it's not. Okay, go ahead.
Full screen is unavailable. Sadness.
Aww.
Okay.
It is time.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it every few seconds so that way I don't. At least I'll try and not get some sort of.
Yeah, hopefully you don't. I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I thought that was Raiden's for a
Time to
second when they
wake
first
up.
loaded in.
To a
Huh,
new
okay.
reality.
A new reality. It looks good. Yeah, I think so. As well as an independent writer who's had lots of his stuff sourced and then warped by mainstream media, I still feel compelled to support the writer strike, though I get their pain. Yeah.
It's Kung Lao, though, by the way, guys. I know that. Someone corrected me in the chat, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, listen, like, I'm not a die-hard Mortal Kombat fan, but I know the characters, and it's just, it was the hat that, like, screwed me up a little bit. And I'm
Mhm.
like, wait, is that Raiden? No, it's not.
To a blank canvas that I have painted in with warmth and peace.
It looks good, though.
Yeah, it
It
does.
looks good,
Wa-
but we're not seeing gameplay, though. I want to see some gameplay. I'll probably get it, even if I'll be someone that plays it so that everybody else can see how the ratings are for it. It's not coming out till September, but you know what? I will play it.
In my new era, the choice is yours. Whether to live in quiet serenity or bloody strife.
Ew, bloody strife.
My girl Katana.
To
Aye.
dwell in joyous prosperity.
But who wants to enjoy prosperity? That's so boring.
And I don't mind, like, they haven't shown her full outfit. I think they showed the back of it. I don't care. Like, my thing with these games, like, yes, Lara Croft's old costume was way more interesting. The new one was boring, but it was a bit more practical. I don't care what they do with, like, Melina and Katana's outfits. Like, not that I don't care. I'm okay with them updating it. So I don't know. They showed, like, because they're about to show Melina, you see the front of hers a little more. But I think I like how Katana looks in this. At least from what we see, I don't think we see the front of her. Most of these people weren't even in one. Yeah, one was a very small list. Yeah, see? I agree, D-Day. I liked Katana's look. I don't know what she looks like front-wise, though. I don't think they show her, unless I missed it. But, okay, continue.
And my mascot bears.
Or bitter rivalry.
See? There's Melina. They showed her front, which their outfits are basically the same. Yeah, Scorpion.
Yeah.
D-Day, I think so. Like, well, I know you've watched the trailer. I think you were in my stream when I played it. At the end, it looks that way because Liu Kang was killed, but like they're going back, and yeah, Melina looks great, right? They look good. I mean, 11, I know people weren't like they didn't love the outfits, but I think in this, I like it. I like the update. I'm okay with it. It's not
You
plain
can
and boring.
face it.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. I'm just saying it's not plain and boring. Like if you update it, like say they updated it and put them in like full body suits with like sleeves and just like completely covered up and be like, it's kind of boring. They still have some flavor. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't see all of it. This is just a little teaser, but I'm sure there's going to be at least one more trailer that drops because this isn't coming out until September. Yeah, well, yeah, D-Day and this, I guess, I think well, it says they come together to fight a common enemy or something is what they're kind of leading to.
The enemy of my enemy kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, same with Melina and Katana. They don't. I mean, she's a clone. They're not like tight, but they were riding together. All right, go for it.
Each other. As sworn enemies. Or united as brothers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's them going like, I'm about to hit you, but actually.
So I don't think
need
it's. Sorry, you go ahead. Sorry, I was just about to answer D-Day's question.
Oh, I was just about to say they're about to fight something bigger than both of them, kind of like Godzilla v Kong.
Yeah. So I don't think it's a reboot. That was what people were wondering with that the clock little teaser of it skipping over 12 and going to 1. I think they go back in time. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be like them going back and trying to change events. I'm not sure though. I mean, that would make sense because back in Mortal Kombat 1, these people weren't friends. So
we'll see.
Cool.
But a storm.
Oh, she looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
And soon you will
It's It's Liu Kang.
It looks good.
MK11 Scorpio and Sub-Zero made peace. Okay.
Time travel.
Yeah, the time travel from the last game causes all of this. Okay, that makes sense. Thanks. I never finished the last game, so that makes it make more sense. I should finish it. I actually have it on Steam. I got the Ultimate Edition when it was on sale on Steam, so maybe I'll play that soon because I'm almost done with Resident Evil 4, so I'll have like an open slot to just kind of mix up my games.
Discover that even in this new era, one constant remains.
One constant remains.
Here he comes.
There is always something worth fighting for.
Here's where
Dun,
it gets
dun, dun,
gory.
dun.
Here's where it gets gory.
Okay, so for any of you who have squeamish tummies, avert your eyes. Avert.
Mando's so nice. I didn't warn anybody. I was just like, all right, here comes the fatalities, baby.
Fatality. Damn.
Don't do.
Holy crap, man. Jeez.
I told you.
I was expecting blood and guts, but dang, with the eyeballs. Yeesh.
I told you. I done told you, Mando.
You did. Yeesh.
You have chosen to defy peace. Then you have chosen war.
Oh.
War. We shall make war. Fatalities for this look, right? I think so too. Like,
E2's like,
this whole thing.
Poor E2.
I told you, E2. I warned you.
War with a god.
Whoa. Oops. Sorry.
Yeah, Roto makes a good point. That's why I'm saying, like, I want to see gameplay. Now, if I see gameplay and it's terrible, then I actually won't play it. But if I see gameplay and it's promising, I'll get it and play it and, review it for you guys. But if the gameplay just looks real bad, I'm not wasting my money.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. They took the fatalities to another level.
Wow. Oh. I didn't think it would be that intense. It's Mortal Kombat. There was in one of the first games, literally you rip a dude's spine out of his body. What do you mean? No.
I know, poor Roto. He's given up all hope. Which I don't blame you. Not giving up all hope, but he's right. You do have to see gameplay before getting hyped. I think it looks good. I like how the characters look. I think the fatalities are freaking brutal. Like, that's putting it lightly. Yeah. Next gen fatalities. Yep. So yeah, I trade. Yeah, the graphics were different. H2's right. The graphics were different. He had like a little dragon come and go, rah, rah, rah. And in this, he's like, right through the center of the body, like, ding. How do you scream when your skull is shoved to your lungs? I know, Roto. I'm so sorry. We still got Sea of Thieves. Don't worry.
We still got Sea of Thieves, yo.
Yeah, right. We want Buffy to rip Edward to shreds.
Yes. Looks good, but gameplay-wise, Western devs aren't known for making really good fighting game systems. They will need to outsource to Japan for that.
Yeah, that'd be. What if you heard that they had like a Japanese company working with them? That'd be pretty cool.
I'd be hyped then. I'd be like, heck yeah!
Forget the gameplay. I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm. We don't have to actually read the article if you just want to, because you already went over it.
Yeah, no. I mean, we just talked about it, So since you were pausing it, we kind of went over everything. Okay. You can read this if you want. Do you want me to read it? Do you want a break? Because you just read that 20-page article. I can if you want. We can just do the story explained part if you want.
Okay, yeah. There you go.
Okay, so the Mortal Kombat 1 story explained. Fire God Liu Kang wound back time in Mortal Kombat 11 and its aftermath DLC, which are seemingly somewhat vital to understanding why Mortal Kombat 1 is a reboot. It appears as though Liu Kang is taking Raiden's godly role, and Kung Lao will be taking Liu Kang's role as the chosen one. The trailer shows Shang Tsung bringing chaos to the realm, which prompts war with a god. The story will be told through NetherRealm's genre-defining campaign that features a cinematic narrative and unexpected twists on classic rivalries and original backstories.
Blade
Okay.
and Buffy versus Twilight. Let's go!
That would be funny. Oh,
Do you
and
want to
the
read?
characters? Yeah, sure. The character list is Liu Kang, Raiden, Kung Lao, Shang Tsung, Johnny Cage, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Melina, and Katana. Oh, so we don't have Sonya Blade in this. Oh, wait, because of 11. She died in 11.
Rip.
That's right. Yeah.
Twilight has no chance.
But yeah, Mortal Kombat 1 what if. Oh, if you put it that way, that makes me a little because of the Marvel what if. It's interesting. I love Sonya Blade though. Katana's my favorite girl though. There's no Jade either. Oh wait, didn't Jade die in 11 too? I didn't finish it.
I don't know.
It's interesting because if they're going back, well, no, actually, it's not really that they went back in time. It's that the timeline is just all jacked up. So, okay. Oh, we don't get Jade. I like Jade. Jade was my second favorite. Rip.
Lay sad.
Lady. Yeah, you think Jade lived, and why isn't she going to be in this? Maybe they'll make a DLC that'll have Jade and Sonya.
Probably. Because I mean, if you're messing with timeline stuff,
You
like
say the timeline's all messed up, so maybe Jade wasn't born or something. I don't freaking know. I wonder if they'll explain it. Because I wonder because Katana and Jade are best friends. So I wonder if Katana is gonna like remember her somehow or something. They
maybe
need to add
avenge her.
Nick Cage. Nick Cage. I feel jaded about MK11. Is that a joke? Is that a play on words there, Roto? Sonya shouldn't be. No, I mean, she died in 11, though, but if Jade lived, then I don't know. I'm confused. I mean, Sonya is one of the OGs. So I don't know why they're doing I like Sonya.
Who knows? I mean, in this day and age, they change stuff all the time for no good reason and all of that.
The game came out like 5 years ago, D-Day, and I know you played it. If you didn't, then my bad. I didn't even finish it, but I know some stuff from, like, playing a little bit. Roto.
All right. Do we want to go into our next article, or do we want to do the 12 remake one?
We'll do that. We'll end with that one, like we did with the Spider-Man.
Okay,
not Spider-Man. I'm the Batman. Sorry, I'm tired.
All
No, Raiden. Liu Kang is taking over, apparently.
We used to treat movie stars like gods. Hollywood grapples with loss of young star power. You also used to not have the internet.
Yeah.
The hottest package at this year's Cannes Film Festival stars a 76-year-old action star in it, and is a reboot of a film that first dazzled moviegoers in 1993. That's a time in case you forgot. Is that supposed to be a joke?
Before TikTok or smartphones, Facebook or Amazon. Blah. Hilarious variety. I'm slapping my knee. Great joke. Mando fell asleep.
These stupid kids.
Mando, don't you do that, because if I have PTSD from when you passed out, okay?
I'm sorry.
Don't you do that to me. And A2's probably in the chat too, like paying attention, make sure you don't.
Sorry, I did one of these numbers.
I know, I heard you, so I knew you were okay, but I still have PTSD, okay?
I'm sorry. For any of you, okay, so for any of you who are wondering why Wicked has PTSD, Wicked and A2 have PTSD because there was one stream I did on my Twitch channel where I hadn't eaten breakfast and I passed out on stream. I'm sorry. I don't mean to scare you.
She came back up like a champ, though, because like at first I'm like, oh, maybe she's messing with a cord or something, because like she was down, like she was completely out of the camera. So I thought she was messing with a plug, and she gets back up and she goes, "How long was I out?" And I was like, "Oh my god, Mando."
I'm sorry. Yee.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Yep. All right. So basically, the 1999 film came out before TikTok or Amazon or smartphones or Facebook because that's important for some sound advice. Yes. And yet, Cliffhanger with Sylvester Stallone bravely submitting Mountain again. Summiting. Oh God. The Mountain again is seen as one of the most commercial scripts out there for buyers hoping to make an adventure film that can traverse borders and bring crowds, with a nod to the younger audiences who will be needed to turn up if the movie is going to replicate the original's blockbuster status. The producers tease that casting is currently underway for a presumably younger actor to share the screen with the Sly. But who will that be? Oh my. Low blood sugar is no fun. Gotta keep the nutrition in check. Yes. For the last 10 years, we've done a really crappy job of creating a new generation of movie stars. Ya think? Ya think?
It's very
And a
rare
look
to
at
find one of these younger actors that are actually good at acting. So I like to give props. Like, I don't think that Millie Bobby Brown is like this fantastic actor. She does a fine job as Elle. When they were younger, I think they all did a good job, but I just don't. There's a couple actresses and actors that are they're very good and they're young and they're great at acting. And then Millie Bobby Brown is sitting here like, oh, I'm gonna turn down, what was it? Like how many millions? 3 million, 10 million, something, 11 million, something crazy like that.
mm-hmm.
What? Because what are you gonna do? What is she gonna do? I
Mm-hmm.
kind of feel for her in a sense because she probably has people gassing her up, and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna get these big, great roles. But how many actors do we see leave a very good TV show to go do something bigger and then they do nothing? Sometimes it pans out. An example, Johnny Depp left 21 Jump Street, and he's one of the greatest actors of our time and of our parents. Like, he's just one of the greatest actors of all time, in my opinion. He's had some meh roles, but every actor has, but he's had some extremely iconic roles, some very underrated roles. Like I say, I think her name is Sydney Sweeney. Now, Euphoria is kind of a weird show, but I think she is a great actress. She's coming out from Euphoria, like she's even better than Zendaya, but she gets overshadowed a bit, I think, by I don't know. People are actually they like Sydney Sweeney. I want to see her do some movies to see. I want to see her acting branch out a bit from just the show Euphoria. Um, but yeah, like she's somebody that I think is a way better actress than Millie Bobby Brown, and she's not leaving a show to go, you know. Anyways, go ahead and
Yup.
continue.
And a look at some of the projects on offer or premiering at Cannes seem to bolster that argument. There's Breakout, an action thriller featuring 75-year-old Arnold Schwarzenegger that will be directed by Expendables 4 filmmaker Scott Wang. Lords of War with 59-year-old Nicolas Cage returning to a role as an amoral arms dealer that he first played nearly 2 decades ago. That's Armor, a rom-com with 69-year-old John Travolta, and The Rivals of Amaza, King and Crime Story featuring 53-year-old Matthew McConaughey. In most cases, these actors have been famous globally, so since 1970s or 80s, McConaughey, had a relative newbie, had to wait until 1996, A Time to Kill, to make his mark.
Yeah, Dan's right. Clooney is really the only one that did it. Yeah, he's because ER was huge. Like 21 Jump Street wasn't huge by any means, but I just use that as an example. Johnny Depp got out of his contract for a show that if he would have stayed a part of it, 21 Jump Street probably would have lasted even longer and maybe been like a big cult classic that everyone loved. But yeah, I'm trying to think like of the greatest shows. Even well, no, because there was actors that were already established when they did certain shows. Like the actors on Sopranos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh, and here's another example. Now, Charlie Hunnam didn't leave Sons of Anarchy. He went down with it near the end, but he tried. He did a Pacific Rim. He did the King Arthur movie. Like, he's tried, but I mean, Jax was an iconic role, but he's a good actor, but he just hasn't hit anything that's gonna catapult him more. Like, that's what he's known for, is Jax. I hate to say that because I love Charlie Hunnam. I would love to see him do more, but it just didn't.
Well, I think we also have. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just say I really think that Millie Bobby Brown is going to be someone that's known, like, when she's in her 30s, 40s, she's going to be known as a child actor from Stranger Things, and that's what she's going to be known for.
What's up, Boba?
Hi, Boba.
So I think part of the problem also for a lot of these newer actors and actresses is most of the crap that's coming out of Hollywood is bad. Like, even great actors and actresses can't make some of the stuff that's coming out of Hollywood good, which is why we're going back to the old stuff, because, like, there's no new ideas, there's no new things, and in order for a new actor or actress to become known, you have to have something new for them to.
And True Roto, she was on Logan. She's a good actress, and she was very young then, so she has time to, you know, possibly get more roles that she has. And she was on that Enola Holmes. Like, I just think that her passing up on this Stranger Things, it was a prequel, right? Were they gonna do like a prequel thing?
I think so.
I forgot now. That to me is just so dumb, because, like, okay, it's a one-shot thing. It's not like you're signing on for 10 more seasons of a show. Just freaking do it. Get your millions of dollars, and here we go. She could have been a good young Leia. I don't know if, well, I mean, the actresses, they didn't make a young Leia. Back, like, when Millie Bob, she could still do it, because right now she's actually the age that Carrie Fisher was when she was first Leia. So if they wanted to do something, she does. I think she dressed up as Leia one year, like a couple years ago, when she was like 16, and she looked really good as Leia.
Eating myself into a food coma, and somehow I won't gain a pound from this. Boba. Wow.
Boba.
Fast
Well,
metabolism.
Good for you, Boba.
On Thursday night, the increasingly geatric nature of the star system was on full display at the Cannes Film Festival as an 80-year-old Harrison Ford walked the red carpet for the premiere of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, for which he donned the fedora he first wore in 1981's Raiders of the Lost Ark, and is still well preserved enough to unabashedly drop his hat. I've been blessed with this body, he says sheepishly when asked about his shirtless scene at a press Ford does get an assistant from some of those technological breakthroughs, appearing 35 years younger in key scenes thanks to the magic of de-aging CGI. So why hasn't there been a flowering of new A-listers to rival the Ford, Schwarzeneggers, and Stallones of yesteryear? Protagonist Pictures COO George Hamilton points to the collapse of the DVD business in 2008 as the moment when Hollywood stopped being able to reliably make movie stars. Yeah, I think that's kind of accurate. Nearly all of the actors and actresses who are bankable now had very successful films when DVD and videos was still a huge force, said Hamilton, who was selling several films at the festival, including Polly Finley's debut feature Midwinter Break, starring Leslie Manville, Phantom Thread, and Ciarán Hinds, Belfast. You could see that as a dividing line shift in terms of older or newer generation. With the newer generation, there's more divisions between success because you could have the most watched show or film on a streamer, but there might be a whole swath of society who might not subscribe, and they're not part of that. It would also help if these actors wouldn't crap and hate on the fans. Right. The trend recently.
Big.
Mm-hmm. Lots of current Hollywood production seems to be intentionally undercut. Yep. Kids only want to be the business till they're adults. Young adults aren't successful because the movies / shows they're on aren't successful. Yes. Because the new male actors look like soy boys, not like Greek statues. You are correct, Fogwin. You are correct. That's some of it. Let's see. Do I want to read all of this?
You don't have to.
Yeah, I'm not.
I have to check that out. Roto, his Dark Materials. I think I have it on my list on HBO. So there's probably like about 4 shows right now that I'm trying to watch on top of a couple movies that I have been recommended. And I watch like one show at night before bed because I'm always like right up until I go to sleep. I'm always doing stuff, and a lot of the times I like fall asleep halfway between a show because I'm just so tired, and I'm not getting down till super late. But yeah, it's on the list. I heard it was really good. Mando, wake up.
Sorry, I'm looking at this article and I'm realizing it's starting from the end instead of the beginning like it did the other day.
Oh geez. Oh yeah, you
Um,
gotta. It's the same.
I was like, wait a second, that can't be right. Sorry, I'm going
fine.
back. Okay, make sure. Wait, what? Hold on. I think I missed something on. Hold on.
You might have accidentally switched over to another article. I think I did that.
I think I did. Sorry guys, give me a minute. Wait, that movie's not out. How can that? Oh, okay. I see what it's doing. Da, 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 da. All right. All right. So for our final article / thingamabobber, we're gonna be doing the all 12 the thingamabobber with the thingamajig, the all 12 Disney live action remakes ranked worst to best. And coming in at worst is The Lion King. What?
Damn. I mean, I can't really disagree with that. That was pretty bad. I mean, and Little Mermaid hasn't come out yet, so.
Right.
But there's a chance that this could still be worse than Little Mermaid. It was just so freaking bad.
Disney's decision to remake their classic animated movies into live-action films has proven to be a successful strategy, with the recent wave of remakes capturing the attention of audiences around the world. The Disney Renaissance of
She just went super country. Renaissance.
Holy cow!
Let me know if you want me to pick up at all, because you've been like the articles have been so freaking long today. So if you need me to pick up at all, just let me know, because it's kind of
some of them. It's not even the length of the article. Some of it's just the words I'm trying to say, and I'm like, wait a second, that's not my normal everyday language. Like, what is that?
I agree, Dan. Jungle Book was good, so Jungle Book should be one.
Hopefully, Jungle Book's number one. We'll see though. We'll see. Okay, so the Disney Renaissance remakes offers a Renaissance remakes offers a fresh spin on timeless classics, providing fans with a new perspective on their favorite stories and characters. It's Renaissance, right? Did I not?
You said Renaissance with the Renaissance. So you said
Renaissance.
You went in. You had like a Cajun accent with that Renaissance. Like that sounds like.
I mean, Cajun also has a lot of French in it, and Renaissance is a French word.
That's what I'm saying. But like you said that more Cajun than Corey would have probably.
One of the advantages of remaking these movies in live action has been the ability to expand on the original stories and add new elements to the plot. The new movies often explore deeper themes and offer a more complex view of the characters, creating a more multi-dimensional portrayal of their stories and exploring facets the original movies didn't have the chance to fully explore. The result is a fresh and exciting take on these classic tales that allows audiences to see them in a new light.
No. And Tara, I agree. I really liked Maleficent too as well.
Oh, I did too.
Maleficent or Jungle Book should be one. Both of them, they should be 1 and 2. I don't care what the order is. They're both really well done.
Mm-hmm. Make sure one of the avengings. Okay, I already did that. Said that. The Disney live action renaissance. I can't say that anymore properly now. Dang it. Of remakes has breathed new life into these beloved classics, offering fans a fresh perspective on stories we know and love. By reimagining these iconic tales in live action, Disney is creating a new generation of fans while also paying tribute to the timeless legacy of their animated films. The trend shows no signs of slowing down, with more live action adaptations of classic Disney films set to hit the theaters in the coming years. Just which of Disney's live action remakes has been the best so far? Oh. Wait, what? Was that not about? Oh my god. Never mind. That was just the precursor.
Okay.
It's Peter Pan and Wendy.
Peter
Has
Pan
that
and Wendy's
come
the
out?
worst. Okay. Okay.
Wait, has
Yeah,
that come
Disney.
out yet?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And for some of them, I didn't read the paragraph. So if like it's not interesting, you don't want to read the paragraphs for this, you can read them all. But for some of the Batman ones, I kind of skimmed
Right.
and skipped because yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't The Lion King. That was just a precursor, and they just had a picture of Simba.
Okay.
Frickin' trolls.
Okay, so number 12 is Peter Pan and Wendy. Okay.
Well, that's yep.
Okay, I'm with it. I haven't watched it, but the fact that Neverland is supposed to be bright and beautiful, and they make it so dark and dingy to cover up their shitty CGI.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that. We already know about that.
Yeah,
Pete's Dragon. Oh, that's
is the
right. They
villain.
did make it a live action of Pete's Dragon. I
never
forgot
saw
about
that.
that crap. It wasn't great. The live action remake of Disney's 1977 animated classic Pete's Dragon brings a refreshing and emotional twist to the timeless story of a boy and his dragon. The film follows the journey of a young orphan boy named Pete who is rescued and raised by a dragon named Elliot. In the forests of the Pacific Northwest, when a logging company threatens their home, Pete must decide between staying with his dragon family or rejoining human society.
Yeah, I didn't watch this.
I agree, Day. Yep.
They did. They took the best. So what they should have done, Disney, if you're watching, you're not gonna listen. I'm sure somebody from Disney might end up seeing something because I feel like they have someone that just scours that just scour the internet to find anything about them because well, they're Disney. They should have taken the formula instead of taking the Renaissance films that were fantastic and turning them into crappy CGI live action remakes. They should have taken that formula and modernized it a bit, I guess, because they changed the shitty animation, but the 2D was so much better. But take that formula and make new classics. Go back and look at some fairy tales that you haven't done yet. Like, Aladdin and Little Mermaid, all that. Those are fairy tales. They took out stories that were already told. They weren't, original Disney stories. They just took it and they made it family friendly and they did a good job with it. So take that formula and give us some new animation. They have been heavily neglecting the animation part of Disney, and that is what made it. That's what started it. That's how Walt started it. And it's just like, like that worked. If that worked back then, it should work so much better now because there's so many more resources. There's so much material that you could take and just create good stuff. And they just don't. They're just like, you know what? They're being so lazy. They're like, we're just going to do this crappy CGI live action stuff. And they pick things because they want drama to surround it to make hype and press. And that's why Haley Bailey was cast. They weren't thinking like, oh, we want to be diverse. They were like, no, if we cast her, there's going to be an uproar because there's going to be people defending her and getting mad. And then there's going to be people that are mad about it, the racists, quote unquote. Yeah, and that's all that they're doing. They don't care about the company. It's so sad that nobody from Disney's family actually owns any rights to the Disney company. Like he'd be rolling over in his grave what they did. He was so strongly against, just imagine, he was strongly against sequels. And the fact that they touched stuff that Walt worked on, like Cinderella, oh my God. But if he's seeing this live action crap, oh my goodness.
I agree, Dan. Like they should have done Sword in the Stone.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly, Dan. I agree with that too. There's so many ones they could take. Like we talked about this when we were talking about the live action animes. I think we were talking about One Piece. That can't work as live action because they have goofy, weird, silly characters. Now Disney, they have plenty of animated movies that are actually humans, and those ones they or even like Tangled. Tangled isn't that old, but you could take Tangled and do that. Of course, there's still some mystical stuff a little bit in with Tangled, but like that's for the most part just people. So you could do that. Yeah, God. Yeah. They're just I
yep.
hate it because I loved watching, like, because me and Mando specifically grew up during the Disney Renaissance era. Like, we grew up with the best of Disney, and now we're seeing this and we're like, "What?" And even people older than us, you grew up like I liked, the old school stuff. My favorite Disney is Disney when Walt was still alive, and then the Renaissance era. Like
Mm-hmm.
Peter Pan, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, and then Renaissance. Like, Alice in Wonderland, also good. Even that, like, they did the live action Alice in Wonderland was okay. Like, I like Tim Burton, but they probably could have went I would say they could go a different route, but then again, Alice in Wonderland was so trippy, so I think Tim Burton actually was a pretty good fit
I
because
think so as well.
yeah, but there's just, like, and the live
Or
action
like, what about Treasure
isn't
Planet?
good. Oh, I love that movie.
Road to El
That would be
Dorado.
amazing, yeah. Even Atlantis. They could do some cool stuff, like, I mean, think about how good some of the best live action movies that they have done. I think Jungle Book and Maleficent were the best, but I also really enjoyed Cinderella, but you wanna know why? Cinderella was people. It was mostly people. There was, of course, the mystical stuff in it with the mice and stuff, but they didn't make it, like, weird CGI. They actually made it
Mm-hmm.
more realistic where she was, like, talking to the mice, but the mice weren't like, "Oh, Cinderella, Cinderella." Like, I love
Mm-hmm.
that from the cartoon, but they didn't do that in the live action. They did a really good job. Um, yeah, and even like and then again, Sleeping Beauty, they did that, but they changed the story. They took it and they made it, you know, they added more to the Maleficent character. They made you sympathize with Maleficent and added more depth to her character, which was interesting. Even and now they're gonna do Snow White, and again, they gotta put politics into it because they gotta drum up drama around it. Yeah, sorry, rant.
Oh no, you're good. More or less, it says like this article saying that this movie was great. It wasn't. It's
I never
not.
seen it, so
I saw bits and pieces of it. Basically, it's kind of like
it's so great. Why is it second to last?
so. Yeah, let's do next. Pinocchio. That's right. They
I
did
didn't
that.
watch that. You know what? I liked the Pinocchio with Jonathan Taylor Thomas, and that's another thing. You already have a live action Pinocchio. So why oh, and you know what? Real quick, while we're talking about Cinderella, I know this one wasn't Disney. I think Disney owns it now. But when the Rodgers and Hammerstein Cinderella came out with Whitney Houston and Brandy back in the day, Brandy is my favorite Cinderella. So I'm just gonna say that. There's nothing wrong with changing characters, like but that wasn't done for any stupid like, oh, we want to be diverse and stuff. It was just, we're taking this character. Brandy had a good voice. I loved that one. It was so like kind of campy and silly, but I loved that Cinderella with Whitney Houston, and it was great. Brandy's my favorite Cinderella. They did good with that. And it was a musical, so it would make sense that they would have, singers like Whitney and Brandy.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, nobody watched Pinocchio. I didn't either. Too high
but
strung.
but that's the thing. Like I said, like why are they taking stuff that was already done in live action? It had to have been Disney. The one with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Now if I look it up, it's just gonna show
Probably.
this Pinocchio, but like just that's how lazy they are. Not only are they just like taking classics and turning them into live action, they're taking classics that were already turned into live action and turning that into another like do something fresh. They have the minds for it. Like Disney has the money. You could hire all these great writers and artists, but they just don't care.
Yup. All
But
right.
again,
So
just
Disney.
with the Brandy Cinderella, that was good, like I said, because they weren't doing it for any type of like diversity drama thing. It was just, hey, she fits this role really well and she can sing great. She's popular right now. And there you go. And she did great. That's my favorite Cinderella dress too. Her dress that she wears, like in a live like any Cinderella
Oh yeah.
iteration, it's beautiful. I do really like the one in the last one though with the butterflies. That one's cute too.
Mm-hmm. That was fun. Bye, Cajun.
Bye, Cajun.
All right, so Disney's live action and CGI retelling of the classic tale of Pinocchio captures the essence of the original story but brings the tale to life in a new and unexpected way. Directed by Robert, that name, the film star Tom Hanks as Geppetto, the wood carver who creates Pinocchio, Benjamin, whatever, and treats him as his own son. The casting is superb, and Hanks delivers a heartwarming performance that brings depth and humanity into the character. Joseph Gordon-Levitt's portrayal of Jiminy Cricket is another highlight of the film as Pinocchio's guiding conscience. Jiminy serves as a moral compass for the wooden puppet on his journey to becoming a real boy. A real boy! Gordon-Levitt's performance is both charming and wise, and his chemistry with Ainsworth is standout. Cynthia blah blah the Blue Fairy is a stunning addition to the film. Her ethereal appearance and voice brings a sense of wonder and magic to the story. She's a pivotal character in Pinocchio's transformation, and Ervio's performance is nothing short of enchanting, especially her rendition of When You Wish Upon a Star Will Give You Chills. While the film wasn't quite the breakout hit that Disney might have hoped, It's Pinocchio was one of Disney's most successful live-action adaptations of an animated character.
Too high-strung, Cinderella. Real quick side note, Trey's gonna gag when I say this. I watched a video I'll probably talk about this on Wicked, but that just triggered that. Sarah Michelle Gellar was, you know how I think it's Vanity Fair or something. They do videos with stars when they have something coming up, if it's a big thing. And she had the Wolfpack show coming up, and it was your most iconic roles. Like, it's like Sarah Michelle Gellar talks about her most iconic roles. And in the beginning, it was so stupid. It's like she didn't want to accept that pat on her back. She's like, well, I'm not saying it. You guys are saying I had iconic roles. And it's like, just own it. You were Buffy. Shut up. Yes, you had an iconic role. Own it. Like, I hate that she's just like, but that's not where I'm going at. Somebody asked, of course, Daphne was in it from Scooby-Doo because that's another iconic role that she's done. And she's lost it. She's completely freaking lost it. They're like, who would you pick to play Daphne, like to take on the boots, and if they redid it? And she's like, oh, I don't know. I think they should make Daphne a man, somebody fabulous. And I was like, I paused the video and I was like, she wasn't joking, first of all. She wasn't joking. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with these people? Like, there's two guys. There's like two girls and two guys in Mystery Inc. Okay, we don't need a male Daphne. Like, what? Like, if she was saying it as a joke, okay, but she wasn't. She was serious. She's like, make it somebody fabulous. And I was like, wow, she's even more loony than I thought. Like, what the hell? They did show that scene, Dan. She talked about it because that was one of her iconic roles too, Cruel Intentions. And she talked about it, but I'm just like, like when she said that, I was like, for real? I thought she would say the girl from like Riverdale because she's a natural redhead and she's a decent actress, Madeline Peck, is that her name? Something like that. But no, she was like, they should make him a man, somebody fabulous. And I was like, I didn't even finish the video. I was like, listen, I'm checking out. You're even more loony than I thought. Yeah, my brain did shut down, Tara, for real. And I love Daphne. I wanted to be Daphne for Halloween when I was a kid after I saw that. Because I've always liked Sarah Michelle Gellar, even before I got into Buffy. But I mean, I don't like her as a person anymore. But her characters, I'm still going to like them. All right, Dumbo. I didn't see this. I want to watch it. If I had
I've
Disney
actually
Plus,
heard mixed things.
Yeah,
like it can be kind of okay. All right, so
I feel like Baby of Mine is going to
it's directed by Tim Burton. That's why.
Johnny Depp plays Dumbo. No kidding.
Well, all right. So, directed by Tim Burton, Disney's Dumbo live-action remake follows the adventures of a young elephant with oversized ears who learns to fly. One of the highlights of the film is the stunning visual effects that bring Dumbo to life, as the animators created a realistic and expressive character that tugs at the heartstrings and brings a sense of wonder and magic to the story. The film's cast is also impressive, with a standout performances from Colin Farrell, who plays a former circus star struggling to adjust to life after World War I, and Danny DeVito, who plays the ringmaster of the struggling circus. Then there is Eva Green, who delivers a captivating performance as a trapeze artist who befriends Dumbo and helps him find his place in the world. Together, they create a touching and heartfelt story that is both entertaining and emotional. While Dumbo at its heart is an emotional and heartbreaking tale, the live-action reboot adds a bit more levity to the tone of the movie while still somehow remaining true to the original story. However, where it shines is its ability to adapt the storyline with some unexpected twists and developments that help elevate the story for a new generation. Ah. Oh, Roto says
I'll
it was
watch it.
bad. Oh,
Really? Aw, Roto.
who played the crows? I'm not sure. Maybe they were CGI.
Yeah, probably.
Next, Lady and the Tramp. Haven't seen that one, but I've seen clips of it.
I've heard that it was like it. Actually, I thought it looked kind of cute. The dogs looked cute. But
Lady and the Tramp might not have been as flashy as the other live-action Disney remakes, but it's an underrated gem that captures the magic of the original story. Directed by Charlie Bean, the movie follows the adventures of Lady, a pampered cocker spaniel, and a tramp, a streetwise mutt, as they fall in love and navigate the challenges of their different worlds. Tessa Thompson, who voices Lady, and Justin Trudeau, I read that too fast. Truox, I don't know, who voices Tramp, brings a sense of charm and humor to the story, delivering standout performances. In fact, it's honestly shocking that the film didn't get more buzz due to their involvement alone. Lady and the Tramp perfectly captures the spirit and heart of the original story while adding its own unique touches. The film is such an underrated gem. Please stop saying films are underrated gems. If they're underrated, most time it's probably for a reason. In a live action mix, and did an incredible job of recapturing the heart of the original film through more modern lens. There's no doubt that had Disney released the film theatrically, it likely would have garnered more attention. But if you're looking for a hidden gem in the mix, Lady and the Tramp is perfect for you. Oh, that's why nobody heard of it. Lady and the Tramp story was bad. Wouldn't happen in that timeline. What do you mean? Wow. I know, I said Justin Trudeau. My bad. It might be related. You never know. You never know.
all right, next.
Mulan.
Do we even need to read about this one? I don't think so.
Nope.
Mulan should have been lower.
Mulan shouldn't have even.
It just they messed that one up big time.
Yep.
Just from what I've seen, I didn't watch it, but from what I've seen, I'm like, do we even need to read it?
No, we're not going to. 7 Mulan, go away. Beauty and the Beast. I actually kind of like this one.
So did I. A lot of people didn't, but I didn't mind it. I give it like I would say like a 7.5 out of 10, which isn't bad for. I liked that they added to it. I've said this before, that they added what happened to Belle's mom. I liked that, yeah, I know Mushu was bad in Mulan. But yeah, I didn't mind Beauty and the Beast. Could it have been done better? Of course. Disney could do a lot better, but they could have done worse with Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast is my second favorite Disney movie. So for me to give it a 7.5 out of 10 isn't real bad. I would have loved, Lion King got 0 out of 10, really. To me. Okay, I'll be fair. I'll give it like a 3 out of 10. And that's my favorite movie of all time and favorite Disney movie. But so of course it would be critical, but it was just real bad. Yeah, it was good, not great, Roto. I agree with that. But I think a 7.5 out of 10 is fair because
I agree.
At least I didn't think the CGI was terrible. The songs were fine. Some of it was okay. But like I said, I liked, that they added what happened to Belle's mom. If you're gonna change the story a little bit, add to it. And they did.
Yeah, D-Day, that was a tasteless thing they did towards the end of that movie. That's I chose not to watch it, a lot of it because of that. And you are too high strung. The standard shouldn't be. They could do worse. You are correct. Why was Bella played by a basic B?
Yeah,
because at the time Emma Watson was super popular because of Harry Potter.
They should have, I said this at the beginning that she wasn't pretty enough. I don't think Emma Watson's, maybe now, but back then she wasn't ugly, but basic is a good way to put it. Bella's supposed to be beautiful, so they should have gotten somebody just stunning to play Belle. But again, if they would have gotten a better Belle, I probably would have gave it a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. Who knows?
All right, so Beauty and the Beast offers a stunning visual experience that brings to life the beloved tale of Belle and the Beast that is truly a tale as old as time. In the lead role of Belle, Emma Watson delivers a scene-stealing performance as the intelligent and kind heroine who sees beyond the Beast's monstrous exterior, while the typos. I'm having a hard enough time reading these things. I don't need your typos.
I know. I hate when that freaking happens.
The look of the Beast divided audiences. Dan Stevens' performance most certainly did not, as he brings so much depth and emotion to the role. I thought the Beast looked fine. I mean, if you're, it's hard to bring like a monster like that to the it's just difficult. And I thought they did a pretty decent job. Ian McGregor, Ian McKellen, and Emma Thompson shine in their roles, bringing their unique charm into the characters fans first fell in love with in the original tale, even if their character designs left something to be desired. The film's soundtrack is the true highlight, featuring both classic and new songs that capture the magic and romance of the story. The iconic Tale as Old as Time is beautifully reimagined, while new songs like Evermore showcase the Beast's emotional journey and add to the film's uniqueness. Lord have mercy. Uniqueness. I can't read, and they're having freaking typos in this stupid thing.
I know. I hate that.
Emma Watson's singing voice may not be as powerful as some of the other cast members, but her rendition of Belle is charming and fitting for the character. While the design choices for some of the characters divided audiences, the film's attention to detail in its production design and costumes is impeccable. From the stunning ballroom scene to Belle's iconic yellow dress, every aspect of the film's visual style is a feast for the eyes and will want you to pull up a chair and join Belle as a guest on the journey. This film is a loving tribute to the original animated classical, adding new elements and deeper character development that will appeal to both longtime fans and new audiences alike. What's up, Southern Katie? Media needs to get back to creative writing classes. Tale as old a time? Really? Can't come up with my own line, so I'll direct quote most popular song. Yep. Amanda's inability to pronounce has become contagious. No, she got it from me. What's up, Disparu? Lost me at Emma Watson.
Yeah, Luke Evans looks like a live action Gaston. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with that. Rodos, Sophia Carson, she's pretty. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next.
Alice in Wonderland.
Okay, dead center. I agree with that. Basically.
Yeah. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't great.
Yeah. No.
Most people have seen this, so we don't need to go into too much detail.
Yeah, we don't have to. You can read a little bit, but this one is definitely one that I think everyone's seen because it was so big and it's been out for so long now.
Mm-hmm. Disney's live-action remake of Alice in Wonderland brings Lewis Carroll's classic story to life with a new twist. The film follows Alice Kingsley, now a teenager, as she navigates her way back to Underland, a magical world that she visited as a child and now only remembers in her dreams. The plot takes an unexpected turn when Alice chases after the White Rabbit and finds herself once again reunited with her whimsical friends, the Mad Hatter, the Cheshire Cat, and others.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, that's the only live action so far that's gotten the sequel.
Right?
So, Through the Looking Glass. Yeah. It wasn't great, but
it wasn't horrible. Aladdin. I know a lot of people didn't like this.
It wasn't. I think Aladdin and Alice should definitely be switched, but okay. So my biggest grief with Aladdin was Jafar. He wasn't charismatic enough. He wasn't Jafar was like a freaking Broadway actor in the way he acted in the cartoon. He's like, bring me the lamp. And he was so expressive. And in this, he was just like, bring me the lamp. He was very dry.
Aladdin follows the same plot as the original 1992, the year I was born, animated film with a few changes and additions to give the story a modern twist. Aladdin, the street urchin, falls in love with Princess Jasmine and uses a magical genie's powers to try and win her heart while thwarting the plans of the villainous Jafar.
Yeah, it was okay. I didn't mind it either, Rodo. I didn't mind it. I give this one a 7 out of 10. The one, like I said, my problem was Jafar, and then that big solo song that Jasmine had about being strong and independent or whatever, and then she immediately listens to what Jafar tells her to do and goes right back to how she was. Okay. But yeah, it wasn't terrible.
I love this Naomi Scott's portrayal of Jasmine is empowering and captivating.
Yeah, sure. It was aight. It was aight.
All right, so I haven't seen it, but I've been told that it's
You
not
should
that
watch it.
great.
It's not that bad either. I would watch it if you like
Okay,
get the chance.
but now does that sounds bad. The Lion King, number 3.
Mm-mm.
To throw things. I need to find something that won't break if I throw it. Ugh.
Alice was better and Aladdin were better.
Beauty and the Beast was better than this crap.
Beauty and the Beast was better. Yeah. All right, we don't even got to read it. You read that whole paragraph from the beginning, and I'm like, bah.
Cinderella.
Yes, I agree with that. I loved it. You want to know what's so funny? You guys know how much I love Richard Madden. When I first watched this, I didn't even know Richard Madden played the prince. What a nice surprise that was when he came on the screen. I was like, I was super
Yeah,
excited.
I've seen this one. I really liked
love
this
one.
this
I loved it.
rendition.
It was
Yeah.
great. It was a good job. This was I would say Jungle Book, Maleficent, and then this are the top 3 of their
Where is
action.
Maleficent? I'm gonna riot.
Oh, wait a minute. Maleficent might not even be on the list. There's only one left. And it's probably gonna be Jungle Book. Unless they cut out Jungle Book and put what? Okay. Well, I'm scared to see what number 1 is now. Mando's already crying. I'm thinking it's got to be Maleficent or Jungle Book, but that means I just realized that. That means one of them are left out. Probably going to be Jungle Book.
Be in there. I'm going to write an angry letter.
Number 1 is probably going to be Jungle Book.
Probably. The hell is Maleficent? Maleficent deserves a place on this freaking list. Better than Aladdin. This list is rigged. I agree, Roto. It's
Not as good as
rigged.
the Batman list. The Batman list was pretty on point.
Yes, I agree.
They may treat Maleficent as not a remake because it was a totally different story. You're right. You're right. It's gonna be Jungle Book then.
Yeah, 2015's Cinderella. I almost said Cruella.
Oh yeah, Cinderella
offers a fresh take on the time. That should be on there. Cruella should be on. Dang it.
But that might also not be treated as a remake because it's like a retelling of it's like a prequel, right? Isn't it of Cruella's life before? So, okay.
But there is a live action. There was a live action of 101 Dalmatians. This list. Flip some tables.
It's gonna be number 1. We're like, what?
Directed by Kenneth, whatever that name is. The movie follows the journey of Ella, a young girl who is mistreated by her stepmother and stepsisters after her father's death. When she meets a charming prince and finds the courage to believe in her dreams and stand up to her oppressors. The film's cast shines from start to finish, with Lily James delivering a stunning performance as Cinderella. Her portrayal of the character captures the perfect blend of grace, courage, and kindness, making her a relatable and likable heroine. Richard Madden's performance as Prince Kit is equally as compelling, adding a touch of vulnerability and charm to the character. Cate Blanchett's portrayal of the wicked stepmother is equally impressive, showcasing her talent for playing complex and layered characters. Disney's live action remake of Cinderella is a beautiful and inspiring film that captures the magic of the beloved fairy tale, from the stunning costumes to the magical transformation scene of Cinderella's rags into a beautiful bell gown. Every detail is exquisite and adds to the film's charm. All right. Now time for number 1. The Jungle Book.
Okay, I agree with that. Jungle Book was wonderful, and they just did it right. So it hurt when Jon Favreau didn't do as good with Lion King as he did with Jungle Book, because they didn't make the animals like overly animated in this, because they wanted to be a little bit more realistic, but they still gave them a bit of expression, and they didn't do that in the Lion King, and that ruined it. Hi, smile for a while. This is the 12. What are the list of the 12 best
12 Disney live action remakes ranked best or worst to best. So the Jungle Book is number 1.
Yeah, that's good. I agree with that. It was done really well.
Yeah, I saw it. I thought it was really done well as well. I still think though that they should have switched Aladdin and the other one. I can't think of it now. My brain. Where did you go? Disney's live-action remake of The Jungle Book is arguably the best adaptation of a classic Disney animated movie to date.
I
Agreed.
agree.
Directed by Jon Favreau, the film brings, why can't I say words? That guy's name, Kipling's classic tale to life with stunning visual effects and standout performances from its cast. The movie follows the story of Mowgli, a young boy raised in the jungle by a pack of wolves, as he embarks on a journey of self-discovery and survival. One of the highlights of the movie is Neil Seethy's standout performance as Mowgli. As the only human actor in a movie full of CGI animals, Seethy manages to hold his own and deliver a compelling performance that captures the heart and spirit of the character. He's a perfect fit for the role, bringing natural and authentic energy to the character that makes the audience connect with him on an emotional level.
Yeah, I agree with
Aw.
that. I
Uh-huh.
agree. So yeah, this list wasn't too bad. It makes sense. Hoki's pointed out that yeah, Maleficent is more of a prequel. Same with Cruella, because I mean that was even newer and they didn't have this on it. Yeah, we're about to be wrapping
Yeah,
up
this was
here,
it.
'cause, yeah, this was the end. I'm gonna be going live on Kick. I might only be doing like an hour and a half because I'm getting tired. I'm gonna go till probably 9. But yeah, I'm gonna play something. I don't know what yet. Um, but yeah, that's what I got going on.
So yeah, you're playing Kick this afternoon, and then what else?
I'm gonna be
Like
on Kick,
for
and
this next
then
week?
for the week, on Monday I will be playing some games. Monday night, Tuesday there's nothing going on. Wednesday more Kick. Thursday, Wicked's World on my YouTube. I have X-Ray Girl as my guest, so we're gonna just do some girly talk. Probably drink a bunch of wine, and yeah, gonna have a good time. And then
Awesome,
next week,
awesome.
Unplugged will be on my channel on Sunday.
Heck yeah. And that's going to be one of the things that while we are switching back and forth on channels, it's also going to be that on Rumble as well. So if you follow us both on
Yes.
Rumble, we're also going to try and dual stream to Rumble as well. I was Smile a While doesn't I forgot that she doesn't know what Rumble is, so I had to explain it to her. For any of you that don't know what Rumble is an alternative to YouTube. It's a lot more like you can say more of your opinions and thoughts without being penalized for it. It's got some quirks to it, like you can't change your username. One of those quirks. I'm still on the debate. I'm still battling Rumble with that, but yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. I think the only thing that I've really got going on is Monday, Tuesday, I'm going to be streaming. I'm on Mondays, I'm playing through KOTOR, so Knights of the Old Republic. Tuesdays are Fortnite. Thursdays are Sea of Thieves. And then Saturday will be Literary Souls, and I will probably be going through the next Halo book because I just got done with the first Halo book, and we're going to be doing the next one this Saturday. And then Unplugged on Wicked's channel, like she just said. So yes, please. Who has a rumble in this?
Rumble, and it's a rumbly. He has a rumbly in his
Yes.
tummy. All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging out. We're like tired. We went out about a half hour longer than we expected, but it's fine. That list sometimes it takes time. Thursday. Didn't I say Thursday? Did I say when? No, I said Thursday. Thursday
Yeah,
is Wicked's
Thursday.
World. Yeah, not Wednesday. Thursday at
Thursdays are help. I'm stuck on a ship with her. Also, for those of you who have missed it, I haven't made any new memes this week yet, but here are some of the memes that we've made specifically for Unplugged.
We got a dollar, we got a dollar, we got a dollar, hey, 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 hey. We got a dollar, we got a dollar, we got a dollar, hey, 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 hey.
yeah, it's gonna be Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern, the Wicked's World. So
All right, so we're gonna do this and we're gonna bounce out.